piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. I'm talking about all these niggas. I'm calling out all these niggas. Ain't no Debo, don't stall these niggas. Pipe up, pipe up. Pipe down when you call my phone. Don't hit me up about no bitch. Gave her dick, now she won't get gone. Pipe up, pipe up. Who the fuck won't war with a demon? You ain't got enough money, my nigga. Treat this shit like cars I'm leasing. Pipe up, pipe up. Do it look like I'm worried about a thread? When I'm strapped like COD. And you know I got them all on deck. Pipe up, pipe up. Big money when I push that button. Damn, why they y'all mad at me? Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Now y'all really just need to pipe down. If it's what you really want, my nigga, I can make one call right now. Pipe up, pipe up. Yo, bitch tryna hop on dick. And you know I left it wet, my nigga. Better go ahead and mop that shit. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up. These niggas ain't gon' do nothing. I ain't never did none of y'all nothing. Big Ratchet gon' push them buttons. Pipe up, pipe up. Keep talking, you gon' get piped up. Yo, bitch tryna get piped up. Snotty knows he gon' get wiped up. Pipe up, pipe up.
Somebody just like you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
And you probably won't find her, got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If that's yours, then I get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights. And if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know. I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing on my phone. But I don't hit back, cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past. Back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks. Sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet, cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days, cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love, cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me. Hey, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite, know I'm tone bite. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. Oh, we back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king, Too loyal, know what I'm talking about? Ratchet TV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. All right, so boom. Man, we got to talk Ratchet Gang. We got to chop it up. Look, tonight we got to chop it up about this Diddy case. It's getting loose and alleged. We got to chop it up about the real. You know, Big Ratchet gonna give you that real. Big Ratchet is I'm gonna give it to you raw. In the words of Diddy, I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm gonna just keep it a big buck. I'm about to give it to y'all raw tonight. No baby oil. I'm giving it to you raw. No baby oil. All right? Get the likes up if you in the building and vote on that poll in the chat right now. We about to go up tonight. Tonight's the night. Y'all better send some. So you see, I ain't been going live like that. I don't even be giving y'all the juice. Y'all like, when I go live, y'all be on some fugazi stuff. The likes don't be matching up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be double tapping that screen for the king. Then the super chats don't be flowing. I need to see my chat filled up. I'm talking about we got too many green members and too many mods for y'all. Y'all got to be showing out when Big Ratchet pop out. You got to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get the greatest commentary on YouTube. It wasn't the game, period. Salute Crazy Legs for that 10-piece. That's how you start off the show with a 10-piece McNugget. Salute to Crazy Legs. For she said, run that back game. Oh, she wanted to run it back. Don't worry, I'm going to play the song again before the show ends. I'll play the song again before the show ends. All right, salute. And salute to Karma Girl says, pipe up with those likes. We hungry, king. Let's cook. Hey, we about to eat. Don't even worry about it. Dinner is already ready. We finna serve this shit. Allegedly. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act. And you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. All right, y'all. Your boy Big Ratchet got one for y'all tonight. Let's go ahead and speak real. Before we play any videos, before we give out any receipts, before we open up this folder, before we talk about anything, let's start by giving the people the truth. You see, if you're on my Discord, if you follow my Discord, you already know where I'm about to go. And some people are going to be mad at me tonight. I ain't going to lie. Some people are going to be mad at the content tonight. Some people are going to be mad at what I got to say. Some people is just going to be, you're always upset that you're going to find something to be mad about anyway. I don't give a damn. Get the likes up. Salute to Sin. I appreciate that 5-piece McNugget. Salute, salute, salute. Okay, I appreciate Sin. What'd you say, Sin? Oh, she didn't say nothing. But salute to you. I appreciate the super chat. Salute, salute, salute. Or the super sticker. All right. Yeah, man, these likes got to go up. We got to get to 200 likes. We need 19 more people to hit that like button. 19 more people. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. I'm talking about. All right, so let me give it to you raw. All right? Let me give it to you raw. As soon as these likes go up. Yeah, if these likes don't get to 200, bro, we just gonna sit here and be looking crazy as hell at each other. I'm telling you, I will sit here and my crazy ass will do it. I will just sit here and look right at this damn screen. I'll look at this damn phone and just sit here. Watch. All right, there we go. Okay, y'all. My crazy ass will just sit here. I will not say a damn. You know I will too. Y'all know I'm crazy. All right, so all right, we finna go ahead and get into this show. Nah, all right. In all seriousness, let's do this. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Do you think Diddy is getting the bail tomorrow? Tomorrow is the big day. We here. We are here. Tomorrow is the big day. I've been telling y'all about all my sources all the time. I always give you the drop on all my sources. None of my Diddy content has been wrong yet. Just be honest with each other. I don't care if you like me or not. I'm going to ask y'all a question as soon as y'all answer that question. They saying no. Everyone's saying, yes, he's getting bail. They say yes. They say nope. All right. Let's see. I see a lot of people saying no. Okay. So let me ask you this then. For the people who saying he's not getting bail, for the people saying he is getting bail, this is a question for the whole room.
Has my Diddy content been wrong once yet? Have I been wrong about anything that has to, for the past 3 years that I've been exposing Diddy? Has any of my information been off about this Diddy situation? Any of it? Exactly. I haven't been wrong yet. Everything that I've called out, I've been pretty much right on the money about everything. I think I've been spot on about all this Diddy shit. I've been spot on about all the Diddy shit. Everything that I said has come out into the public eye. Think about everything I said. I told y'all about Justin Combs before this shit. Before Justin Combs even had any stain on his name, Ratchet already called it out. Before Christian Combs had any stain on his name, I called it out. I called out the Kim Porter situation. Sloan Bella did her thing on that, is what Sloan Bella been calling it out. She was right about a lot of shit too. I got it. Sloan Bella has also, I'm not going to sit here and just, I'm going to call a spade a spade. That lady was correct about I think damn near everything she said as well. I can't remember everything word for word, so I'm just going to say she's been spot on too. We'll just put it like that. She's been spot on. Your boy Big Ratchet been spot on about a whole bunch of shit. Let's just say a whole bunch. We don't say everything. We'll just say a whole bunch. We've been right more than we've been wrong. I mean, can we agree to that then? Even if we're not going to say I've been right about everything. Okay, cool. I've been wrong about some shit, whatever. Have I been wrong more than I've been right, or have I been right more than I've been wrong? Which one is it in this Diddy shit? Because I've been calling a lot of stuff out. It's been a whole bunch. I'm not going to lie. It's been a whole bunch of stuff I've been calling out with this Diddy case. So I think I've been right more than I've been wrong. I did tell y'all that the feds was coming. Did I not? When the Cassie lawsuit dropped, didn't I tell y'all the feds was going to come for him? I'm just being real right now. Did I not? When the Cassie situation happened, everyone said I was wrong. He's not going to jail. This is just remember they was like, this is just a civil suit. And I was like, bro, when she wins the civil suit, it's going to turn federal. I called this shit. I said this exact shit. Everybody said I was wrong about this. They said, no, there's no way. Cassie won a civil suit. Diddy paid her. It's over. There's no way it can go criminal. I said, Cassie's not going to be the one to start this. She just rolled the dice. Her and Lil Rod are going to be the reason why the RICO comes. I told y'all a RICO was coming, but there's something weird about this. There's something so weird about this, y'all. Before I even finished cooking, I also been telling y'all this. How the fuck can one person get a RICO? Let me just stop right there. I'm finna give out too many gems. I'm finna give out way too many gems right now. These likes got to go up. You ain't gonna get this content nowhere else. Double tap that screen. These likes got to go up. I need to see some super chats fly across this screen. Salute Breezy B for that 5-piece. You always on point. Salute. I appreciate you for that 5-piece McNugget. Salute. Yeah. We finna go up tonight, man. I gotta expose some shit. How the fuck one person getting a RICO? Can anybody in the room tell me how the hell Diddy is the only person incarcerated in a criminal enterprise? As the kingpin of they said the second indictment's coming. But I'm proving a point here. So why is everybody still free and Diddy is the only one locked up? How is the whole criminal enterprise who was doing all the shit Diddy was doing? He was just a ringleader. But not only was he a ringleader, you got a whole group of people falling up underneath him doing the same shit he doing. Harv Pierre, K. Courtroom, that KK chick, was it Lucian Grange and all them got their names off of the indictments and shit, but it's still a whole criminal enterprise. His assistant, the help, the maids, the bodyguards, everybody. Hell, Gene Deal, throw his big ass in there. Gene Deal, there's some shit came out about you. Didn't they say you used to buy guns for him, Gene Deal? Allegedly, used to buy straps for him. And I ain't talking about the straps in the bedroom. Gene Deal, that's what they saying. I don't know if it's true or not, but choke no joke. He came out and said Gene Deal was out there supplying the weapons. And see, Gene Deal, I'm going to be real. I know you was involved in some criminal shit. You just know too much. I ain't gonna lie, you just like to talk. You just like to tell a little bit. Well, to tell a lot. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, yes, tell a lot. Did I say? Yeah, I did say my disclaimer. Okay. But anyway, allegedly. But Gene Deal needs to be thrown in the mix. Hell, I know he did some criminal shit. You know what I'm saying? All these motherfuckers should be in jail with Diddy. But why is Diddy The only one nailed to the cross right now, but you got other people like Harvey Weinstein still free. The Nickelodeon people doing all this stuff with the kids and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Hell, the whole Epstein list. What's going on? What the hell going on? Oh, okay. They're just sharing a lie. Why is everybody... Why is the whole Epstein list not locked up? They said, is he Gene Deal? He in the chat asking you a question. Who is in the chat asking me a question? Wait, what the hell is going on right now? My phone just started blowing up out of nowhere. It says Gene Splice. He said, did you take the money? Did I take what money? What is your goofy ass talking about? Did I take the money? What money? Who offered me some money? Where is the money at? Who offered Ratchet TV some money? Hell, they offer me money in every case, but I ain't got to offer none in this one. I ain't got approached by a damn soul. What is you talking about? The nigga Ratchet took the cheese, man. The nigga Ratchet and took the cheese, y'all. The nigga then took the bait, Nah, Ratchet finna give you that real. That's what I do. I'm here to give you the real. Double tap the screen, man. Why we not at 300 likes? We need 30 more people to double tap this screen. All right, so let me give y'all this. You got the whole entire Epstein client list still roaming free. You got Harvey Weinstein. He's able to do all his shit from the free world. Abercrombie and Finch, they get to do their shit from the free world. Everybody accused of some worse shit than Diddy based on the paperwork. I'm not saying nothing ain't coming or going. I'm just saying right now what we're looking at today. Let's just be honest with each other. What we're looking at right here today, based on the facts that you've seen with your own eyes. And the only thing you've seen is Cassie and some pictures in Lil Rod shit. Outside of that, we don't know shit. All of the feds shit is stuff that we've already heard from Cassie and Lil Rod. Am I lying? And now all of a sudden you're just getting all these the baby oil chronicles coming out. Everybody got a weird ass story. Yeah, he touched me with baby oil, man. I'm gonna be real, man. I passed out and didn't. That's shit you heard on the internet. Oh, Diddy brought me to the studio and, I felt uncomfortable. You heard that on the internet. I'm not saying it's true or not true, but all these are resurfaced stories that we've already heard about Diddy before. Ain't no new shit came out besides Cassie and Lil Rod. And everything that these lawyers are coming with now is all shit that we've seen in paperwork or seen on YouTube. They ain't came with nothing new. Everybody's saying some weird shit. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be real, man. I woke up, Diddy was behind me, and my butt hurt. The next morning, it just hurt. I was sore. Man, come on, dog. You a grown-ass man, first of all. And if you just now coming out with this story as a grown, you should be ashamed of yourself as a grown man to even tell that damn story. I'm just saying to even, and I'm not trying to look, I ain't victim shaming, I ain't doing, but I'm just saying, fam, y'all really up here believing this bullshit that's coming out. I'm not saying Diddy did or didn't do nothing. All I'm saying is there's some fugazi shit in the air. And did not tell y'all, matter of fact, did not call out that the lady, you remember it was like I believe, she was a J lawyer. I ain't gonna say the word. She came with a lady and they was telling a story. And then in the story, the lady kept saying, so do you speak Spanish? No, I don't. Okay. So you were there with him? She didn't even know what the hell was going on. Y'all know the old lady I'm talking about. I did not tell y'all that was a fake story. I called that out. Then the boyfriend came out and said they tried to pay him off to join in on this. So I've been telling y'all everything. Didn't I tell you Courtney Burgess was fake? Didn't I tell you Ariel was fake? Didn't I tell y'all Tony Busby was fake? Didn't I tell y'all all this shit? Now Tony Busby's getting sued for extortion. Why is Tony Busby getting sued for extortion right now? I got the paperwork. We gonna talk about it. Tony Busby's getting sued for extortion. Extortion, everybody getting extortion. Yeah, man. Ariel, that Courtney Burgess dude, y'all just re-dropped the same fucking book. Who caught wind of the second book that dropped by Courtney Burgess? He dropped it and it's the same shit. That's why all y'all finna get sued, bro. Just being real, all y'all finna get sued. Ratchet took the cheese, man. He took the bait. Hey, we almost at 300 likes, man. I'm not talking till we get to 300 likes, man. Come on. I need 5 people to double tap that screen. They say, oh, yeah, now he was take that fat. What? I don't know what the hell that meant. All right. Where was I at? Hey, y'all double tap that screen, man. All right, so I got a poll in the chat. Y'all think Diddy getting bailed tomorrow? I want everybody in this room to vote on that poll. It's 70% to say he's cooked, 30% said free Diddy. 30% of the room with over 300 votes. The votes should match up with the like. So let's go. Every time you vote, like the video. They said this will be a travesty if he gets out. Look, man, all I'm saying is, how the hell is Harvey Weinstein free? How is Abercrombie and Finch free? How are all of the Epstein client list free? Why is everybody in the Bad Boy enterprise? So if Diddy is all these things and Diddy has the power to do all these things, what about all the people in the enterprise that was working underneath him? Shouldn't they be a threat to society too? I'm just asking real questions. Wouldn't they be a threat to society if they was out here doing the shit that y'all are saying in this paperwork? And if Diddy is the person you say he is, and all of these people were aiding and abetting him to continue the enterprise, why? Oh my God. You stink. Go. Vasilis, move. Vasilis, go. You stink. Go. Go. Hold on, y'all. Vasilis, move. No, go. Go. Get from under my desk, bro. French Bulldogs, dog. Move, I see. Let's go. Go. Go over there. They don't listen for nothing. No, he over there. That shit stank. He's not finna be farting under my desk like that. Ooh. Gotta have this on deck when you. No, sir. All right. Anyway, he messed me all up, man. I got a big whiff of that. And I was like, hell nah. Whew. I'm sorry, bro. Lay down. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man. He looking like, I know you didn't just put me out like that, dog. It is what it is, fam. Hey, you gonna have to. I'm sorry, bro. This is what it is. I'm sorry. He breathing hard. He mad. No, that was not. They said he not the right color. But so anyway, I forgot where I was even at, man. My dog messed me all up, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. Anyway, we finna get to this content, man. I need y'all to get these likes up. I'm just asking real questions, man. Is Diddy gonna get this bail? Tomorrow is gonna be a big day for Diddy. He caught a big win the other day. We did not go live about this, but I did drop a video. Oh yeah, before I get started, this is what the show is about tonight. So Diddy, it's all alleged anyway. Everything I say is alleged, but allegedly the feds ain't gonna be able to use nothing they found in their raid. Allegedly. Did y'all hear about that? I did a story about it yesterday, but I did not go live about it. Did y'all hear about that? So now the things that were keeping him incarcerated was the fact that they just came out with a 19-page report, right? They just came out with a 19-page report stating Diddy, they had notes in his room that proved he was contacting witnesses. They said Diddy had been using inmates' phones. He's been doing this. He's been contacting the witnesses through here. He was paying a witness off. They're saying the Kalina Harper lady, they didn't name her. They just put her as witness number 2 and just said, and witness number 2 would be the witness number 2 in the case of witness number 1. That's the lawsuit that came out that was Don Richard, however you say her name. So Don's lawsuit has Don and Kalina Harper. So that's witness 1 and 2. I mean, we can put 2 and 2 together and figure out what's going on. Maybe Diddy did try to contact her. Maybe Diddy did pay her off. I agree. I know he paid her off. I know that chick paid. You see how her story switched? We can tell. Diddy didn't pay her. But Diddy's been talking to his lawyer. They've been spying on him and his lawyer. They've been doing some shit, and they've already violated the lawyer-client privilege. Like you got a right to talk to your lawyer about anything. It don't matter what you talk to your lawyer about. And maybe I'm wrong, y'all, but I believe I'm right. Drop the gems if I'm right about this. Drop the caps if I'm lying. When you talk to your lawyer, that's confidential. That's just like talking to your doctor, bro. That's confidential, man. You gotta. There's a confidentiality that you got between the two parties, man. S. Washington said I'm lying about that. I'm lying about your. Boy, y'all slow as hell, man. I'm sorry, you a green member, but I'm done, man. Child, it's gonna be a long show. Oh, this is gonna be a long show. I ain't gonna lie, this is gonna be a long show. Okay, so I'm lying about that. Where am I wrong? Prove me wrong right now. You can't talk to your lawyer. I mean, everything what you tell your lawyer can go back to the police. So the prosecutors are allowed to know what you and your lawyer are talking about. That's what you're telling me. So what would be the point of having a fucking lawyer? Do you think that prosecutors are telling your lawyer what's going on? They're going to tell each other just enough. They're not going to tell you really shit. They're going to tell you, you got to know what's out there in the public, like the discovery and shit like that. So yeah, we can communicate about shit like that. As far as what me and my client is talking about, that's none of your damn business. That is none of your motherfucking business when I'm talking to my client about. You don't have a right to know any of this shit. This is confidential between, matter of fact, you signed it. It's in the fucking paperwork. What are you talking about, Cap? That's how I know none of y'all don't know shit about the law. Whoever is putting caps don't know nothing about the. You can get mad as you want to, leave. I don't care. I'm telling you the truth. Your lawyer and you are allowed to speak freely, and they cannot. It says it. If you talking to your own lawyer, okay, so man, bro, none of y'all don't know shit about being in jail or nothing, fam. When you go to jail, bro, it tells you on the phone you're being recorded. If this is a lawyer you're calling, you gotta call a separate number. Those calls can't be recorded. They can't record your phone calls with your lawyer. They can't spy on meetings with you and your lawyer. They cannot know what you and your lawyer are speaking about at any point. That's why that shit got thrown out. That's against the fucking law, idiot. If they spy on you, if you tell them I'm speaking to my lawyer, if you call the opposite number and you're talking to your lawyer on the phone versus your mama call is going to be recorded. It's going to tell you that. Any call is going to be recorded. If this is a lawyer you're calling, I'm not saying it verbatim, but it'll tell you on the phone. If this is a lawyer you're calling, you got to call this number or press this or some other shit. You got to notify them that this is my lawyer. Once it's your lawyer on the phone, those phone calls cannot be recorded. They cannot spy on you and your lawyer. When y'all in a room together, when you're sitting next to with your lawyer in the room, they can't even come back there. It's none of their business. Whatever's going on, they can't be back there with you and your lawyer. If it's you and your girl on a call like this face to face, yeah, they can walk past you and see what y'all talking about. They can't do that shit when you're in the room with your lawyer. What is y'all talking about, bro? Y'all don't know shit. That's why that shit got thrown out. I'm telling you the truth. Look it up, goofy, and prove me wrong. I give you $1,000 right now. Show me where they can spy on you and your lawyer. I give you $1,000 right now. Say only in them officers is visiting. Yeah, in the visiting hall. When you're sitting there next to your mama, your girl, your kids, yes, they're going to walk behind you and they're going to spy on you. That's what they're supposed to do because that ain't no lawyer. When your lawyer comes, you go to a separate room that's locked away with no cameras in there. Am I right or am I wrong? Anybody that's been to jail know this, fam. When your lawyer comes to visit you, you go to a different room. You don't go to that hallway where everybody else is. What you and your lawyer are talking about is confidential between you and your lawyer. I know the law, bro. What is you talking about? You're not going to talk to the lawyer about some shit that's going to get you jammed up with the police. The lawyer can't tell the police shit. You can go tell your lawyer, you know what, whoop, whoop, whoop. Your lawyer can't go back and tell them that. If he do, he crooked. He working for them. What you talking about, bro? I know the law, bro. Diddy so all the shit that they found, everything they did was against the law. The judge said, throw it out. We can't use that, bro. You finna make me lose my job. The judge is going by the book. So if they threw everything out that was holding him there, the judge told them last time too. The judge said, this is the part that didn't come out. The judge said, by the way, you need to present your case. You got till Friday to present because this stuff that you using, we got to throw it out. So you got to go back to the drawing board and prove everything you just said without violating the law. You can't violate his rights. You can't do that. That's what the judge told the prosecutors. You can't violate his rights. So by them telling him you can't violate his rights, now they got to go back to the drawing board and prove all this shit without bringing that shit up. As far as him saying he paid a witness off, that's out the window. It don't even matter if he did now. Yeah, he probably did do it, but you found out illegally. So I can't use it. Matter of fact, the jury can't even take that into consideration. I can't even hear that no more. We can't speak about this ever again. The fact that he paid Kalina Harper off, water under the fucking bridge. It's over. Water under the bridge. It's over. They just ruined it. The feds just blew that. Yeah, but you couldn't prove it unless you did something illegal anyway. You did an illegal search on his cell. They did a fake riot up there just to go in his cell because they've been spying on him and his lawyer. They've been spying on everything, so they probably know exactly what's going on, but they're blowing their fucking case right now. The feds is moving so sloppy in this case is about to get dismissed. The feds are moving so sloppy, this case is on its way to getting dismissed. This is the feds' fault. They had Diddy dead to rights. He wasn't coming home. There was no way Diddy was finna get, there was not even a hope for Diddy to get out of jail this Friday. Now that dude just caught the biggest win since he got locked up. They just told him, okay, we had you, but we can't use nothing we just got. We got to go right back to the beginning and figure out something else. So the judge even asked them, Harvey Weinstein is free for the same shit. This is the judge saying this. It came out. You can do your research. I don't know if you heard about it or not. I don't know what sources y'all got or who y'all, you know what I'm saying, whatever. I don't know what y'all tapped into. But I'm telling you, the judge told him, Harvey Weinstein is free for the same shit. This person is free for the same. What are we holding him for? What the bail, the offer he gave us is, the judge agrees with the damn offer. I'll tell you that. The prosecutors are saying he needs to be held because of this, but now they can't prove nothing they just said because everything they had was illegally found. Everything they had was obtained by breaking the law. I said, this is a ritual. Facts. When the feds took the pictures of his paperwork, legal wasn't on the papers, but the defense lawyers gave the judge the papers. All of a sudden had legal on it. It was written after the raid. Man, look, I don't give a damn what they talking about, bro. They don't got Diddy, bro. Not now, I don't think. I mean, maybe he gets held there for life. I don't know. I just know I never seen the feds move like this. And right now, what I'm looking at with my own eyes, I'm not seeing it, bro. So let me go here. They also putting some more shit on Diddy. Let's go over here with it. Let's see. Says, sheesh, Diddy faces 2 new lawsuits from a woman who claims he forced her to give him and his crew head, and a man who claims he woke up to Diddy painfully inserting his thing in his whoop-de-whoop. Excuse me. So again, some grown man is coming out to say, yo, Diddy diddled me. All right, so Diddy is facing 2 new lawsuits for alleged sexual assaults. One involving a woman and the other a man, both claiming they were drugged. Diddy denies all of the accusations. According to TMZ, in the first case, a Maryland woman says she was 18 in 2001 when Diddy assaulted her outside a Halloween party in New York City. She claims his security team took her into a limo where Diddy and 6 others were waiting. After being handed a drink that made her dizzy, she says she was forced to give him blank. She was forced to give blank to him and his friends before being allowed to leave. In the second case, a Florida man says he was at a Miami after party when he believes he was drugged. He alleges he woke up with pain in his rectum and saw a fully erect Diddy attempting to insert it in his backside. He says he later woke up naked and was given his clothes and escorted out. Both are suing for damages, but Diddy's lawyers call the claims false and say the lawsuits are an attempt to extort him. We do not condone bullying or violence. You know what I'm saying? We don't, but I don't know what the hell this is that we looking at. What in the hell is going on? They said, oh my, I said, take that. All right. So, yeah, it's given what in the hell. Let's see this. Hold on.
Since I'm gonna say, let's snitch on this. You didn't tell me that you used to buy guns for Puff. Now, if the police is looking, if the feds is watching, that's on you, nigga. Since you want to keep running your mouth so much, right? So you did not tell me, and I'll testify to this, of course, since I'm a snitch, right? That you wasn't buying guns for Puff and running them from Florida to New York. Go ahead and lie, because I got a video of you saying, oh, I know all the guns Puff got because you brought them, right? Am I lying? Am I lying? Did you or did you not tell me you used to buy guns for Puff in them and bring them up to New York? Do a lie detector test on that. So those guns that Puff got with the serial numbers defaced, those could be some of the guns that you brought, nigga. So,
man, that's about Gene Deal. That's about your boy Gene Deal. I don't know what Gene Deal got going on, but yeah, Gene Deal is on some, I don't know, Gene Deal. Meek Mill, before we get started, Meek Mill also, there's been some accusations that came out. I did a story on this yesterday. There's some accusations coming out about Meek Mill and the Diddler. Now, these accusations are saying that they had a birthday party, which we definitely got the footage of this said birthday party. And not only are they saying that they had a birthday party for Meek Mill, I think it was in Las Vegas, but Meek Mill and his crew were there. And in this birthday party, Meek Mill and Diddy and his people went into a room. And after they left the room, they left bottles open, half open bottles. They said the sheets had blood and poop on them, and it was a bunch of weird stuff going on. It stunk in there. And they saying this is where Meek Mill and Diddy slept and spent the night together, allegedly. I'm not sure if they were spending the night or what they were doing. I don't know what the hell they was doing. I'm going to be real. I have no idea. But let's see. Meek Mill came out and said, why nobody looking at the fact that looking at the fact of who is consuming this, who they're consuming this news from. I went to ChatGPT. None of these people are even Americans and not close to the Black Party. These weak ass stories. This wasn't even Puff Party. It's nothing to be quiet about if you smart. So Meek Mill is saying that he's ready to go to war. He said they putting black men in jail off stories. I wish Puff well. He's a black man, and I hope he didn't do most of that stuff they said he did. Why y'all so scared to talk? Y'all must got shit in the closet. My past is in the streets. It's nothing to hide. So Meek Mill is saying he ain't got a damn thing to hide. He's saying he don't give a damn what none of y'all talking about. Meek said his cheeks is clean. So what do y'all think, man? Is Meek Mill hiding something? Y'all tell me in the chat, man. Is the boy Meek hiding something? Y'all tell me what y'all think about Meek Mill in that chat, man. I don't know. We're going to get to Meek Mill, too. Sheesh. I don't know, man. These boys, they loose out here. I ain't going to lie. Diddy and Meek Mill, I don't know what they got going on, but the boys is loose. Let's get to this. What the hell they got going on here, gang? What the hell they got going on here, gang? This is supposed to be the Meek Mill party that him and Diddy was having. Now look at this shit. What y'all think about this, man? What y'all think about this party they having up here? It was a bunch of celebrities at this event. There was a ton of celebrities up here at this damn event, man. I'm gonna be honest. There was a ton of celebrities up here at this damn event. What the hell they got going on, okay? And there go Meek Mill and Diddy right there. Meek and Diddy right up in here. I don't know, Meek and Deke, cheek to cheek. Meek and Deke, that's what they called them, Meek and Deke, cheek to cheek. The Diddler. Meek and Deke, cheek to cheek. All right, man. So it was a bunch of celebrities up here at this damn party with French Montana up there cozied up with them too. And we all know what French Montana got going on. Everybody know what French Montana got going on. Let's continue. Hold on.
Ain't no more liquor over there.
Meek Mill birthday party, man. Vegas. Out here for the fight. Meek Mill birthday party. We turning up. I got the Weezy out here. This holy. Dreams worth more than money on the way. Yeah, yeah. Chico out here from Miami.
What y'all think about that, man? What y'all think about that, man? That boy Diddy and Meek Mill had a birthday party and some loose stuff was alleged at this damn birthday party. They were saying a bunch of wild shit was happening at this birthday party. This is where they said it was going down, that Diddy and Meek Mill was left in a room together with some people doing some party favors, some narcotics, some whatever. I don't know what was going on, but they saying Diddy and Meek Mill left this place a bloody poop mess. They saying somebody rectum got ripped. I don't know what it is, but it's loose. Somebody was loose that night. So I don't know what was going on. Drop the gems if y'all heard about that. Let me know if y'all heard about that story. I don't know if y'all heard about it or not, but let me know in the chat. Drop the gems if you heard about the story, and drop the eyeballs if you don't know what the hell is going on. Drop the gems if you heard it. Drop the eyeballs if you don't know what the hell is going on. Matter of fact, let me move this over because I'm done with that part. Let me move this over real quick. Give me a second. Oops. Let me do this. Hold on. There we go. All right, there we go. Y'all can see it now, right? Let me see. Can y'all see it now? Okay, y'all should be able to see it now. Let me move it over just a little bit. All right. All right, we should be good now. Drop the gems. Can y'all see it? Let me know in the chat if y'all can see this, man. Let me know. Oh, shit. All right. All right, there we go. Sheesh. All right. We good now? Y'all can see it now, right? All right, bet. All right, so let's get to this story right here, too. I want to talk about this as well before we even get started. I want to talk about this, too. Let me go here. This is the attorney that I've been telling y'all, and I've been exposing this dude because this dude is some fake-ass attorney. But it says, according to this story right here, attorney, hold on, here we go. Attorney Tony Busby, who's been instrumental in bringing several cases of SA against Sean Diddy Combs, denies allegations that he had attempted to extort a high-profile male celebrity. Which male celebrity do y'all think he was trying to extort based on the information that y'all have heard? But they're saying Tony Busby is being sued for extortion. Extortion. They saying Tony Busby has been trying to extort a high-profile male celebrity who has since allegedly sued him. They saying Diddy. They saying Diddy is the male celebrity that says he's trying to extort him, and I do believe they trying to get a lot of money out of Diddy, bro. Everybody is trying to campaign. They said Usher, Jamie Foxx. I don't know, man. They said probably Jay-Z. Could it be Diddy suing him? Could it be Diddy suing him saying, bro, you lying on me? It says attorneys for the public figure identified anonymously as John Doe in a lawsuit filed Monday allege Busby is shamelessly attempting to extort. They said they're trying to extort some sums from him with the threat of litigation containing entirely fabricated and malicious allegations of SA, according to court documents obtained by USA Today. So let's continue this, man. The boy Tony Busby might be cooked. They said the Busby law firm is also named in the 17-page civil lawsuit. Earlier this month, the Texas-based attorney allegedly sent correspondence to Doe, describing the man as a friend of Combs, based on the fact that the two often attended similar events frequented by celebrities. The complaint reads, the alleged extortion demand stated Doe R-worded several minors, both male and female, who were purposefully drugged at parties hosted by Combs. So they saying that the man in these lawsuits is saying that they saying he R-worded some minors, allegedly. Busby then reportedly threatened to find an untold number of the other victims to issue similar abuse claims against the celebrity, the lawsuit reads. Additionally, if Doe didn't agree to a confidential mediation to resolve the legal matter, Busby and his team would allegedly take a different course. Man. And it says the man's legal team added that Doe faced charges. They said Doe presently faces a gun to his head, either repeatedly pay a sum of money to stop the defense from a wide publication widely false allegations of SA, or else the threat of an untold number of civil suits and financial and personal ruin. Those lawyers call Busby's alleged behavior textbook extortion. So basically, in other words, Busby has been trying to get money out of these Diddy people. He's trying to milk this story right now. So that's basically what they're saying. Tony Busby is milking this damn story just as well as the other lady. Because if you think about this lawyer is going for money. Tony Busby wants a name for himself and he wants money. Then you see Ariel come in. That's the lady lawyer who comes in with Courtney Burgess. They just did a book deal. They're doing big interviews now. She's like his publicist or some shit. She's like his manager at this point or some shit. So Ariel is taking him on a clout chasing tour. It's starting to look like everybody's right at this point. It's just giving Jaguar right at this point. DJ Vlad called this shit out, man. This shit is all cap. I got to agree with him on this. And I don't agree with him on a lot of stuff, but I'm being real. There's a lot of fake bullshit going on in this situation. And allegedly Diddy might just be coming home. I don't know. We gonna get into the videos now. We about to run this content. Are y'all ready to start this live? Because we still ain't got started yet. We've been here for over 45 minutes and we still haven't even got started yet. Now the show is finna start. That was just a warm up. Now we finna start this show. I need y'all to double tap that screen for the king. Nah, I mean, everybody double tap that screen. We only got $30 on the screen. It's been loose, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should take a couple more nights off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. All right, y'all ready to start this live? No, I'm just messing with y'all, man. Support the channel, though. You know what I'm talking about? Support the channel. All right, let me get my videos ready. Let's go, man. Let's start this.
The feds get material that they found during a raid, that the Bureau of Prisons found during a raid, and then the judge says, yeah, can't use it. Yeah, you're not supposed to take that stuff. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not. I mean, the judge is always going to do what's right. You know, at the end of the day, if the law is the law, he's going to go by it. But at the end of the day, inside, you have no rights, really.
Diddy's got a locker. They said he has a locker in which he can put his legal papers. Have you ever seen anything in 4 North looking like a locker for each inmate?
Yes, we all have lockers. But here's the thing. When they come and search your cell, you have to unlock it. I mean, that's just what it is. They have every right to go inside your stuff and search it, because a lot of people hide things in their legal mail because they feel like you can't go in there, but they still go in there. They hide drugs and weapons in there and all kinds of stuff. So they have every right to go through that.
What y'all think about that? They saying, Diddy's cell was raided. They did search it. They didn't find nothing but what they came out with, and what they came out with basically saying we got to hold him here now. But they got to throw it all out, and you're hearing it from everybody. This shit is getting thrown out. They're not going to be able to use that.
Diddy's sons are worried and making threats about the supposed real Kim Porter book. As a lot of y'all may remember, there was a man by the name of Courtney Burgess who recently came forward saying that before Kim passed away, she had given him a hard drive with a lot of information, including the real diary. Now, this alleged real book that's out, it's supposed to be completely unedited, and it's called Kim Porter Tell It All, and it's under the pseudonym Jamal Millwood as the author. According to Diddy's sons, the one who he shared with Kim, they claim that Courtney has no rights to this book and that they are the rightful heirs to it in all of the entries. They're saying that all of the entries in that diary belong to them, but then they're also saying that the flash drive containing them is false. It's not real. They then say that this misleads the public, but if it were real, it would belong to them. So constantly speaking out of both sides of their mouth here. Courtney Burgess did meet with a grand jury and they asked for copies. They seized his phone, which contained a copy of that flash drive, including the book. Now the sons are giving Burgess 5 days to shut this down, stop selling the book online, and to hand over all proceeds to them. The unspoken threat here is that of a lawsuit. This is very interesting. Drop your thoughts on the comments. Do you think what Courtney has here is real and that's why these guys are worried? And always make sure to hit that follow button.
All right, so let me ask y'all something. Is the Courtney Burgess book real? If you believe Kim Porter gave him all, or whoever this came from, let's just say, do you believe this came from Kim Porter? Do you believe these are Kim Porter's words in this book? Do you believe that Courtney Burgess has the correct book of Kim Porter? Drop the gems if you do believe it. Drop the caps if you don't believe it. If you think he has the real book and the rights to it, drop the gems in the chat. If you think that this is all some BS, drop the caps. Man. All right. So let's get back to it. Yeah, so I don't know, man. Let me see what the chat talking about. A lot of people say this book is cap. A lot of people say this book is cap. We need more people to vote on that poll. We got 70% to say Diddy is cooked. 30% of the room say free Diddy. That's still a big number from what it was. It was a one point where nobody was saying free Diddy in this motherfucker. I think a lot of people are like, hold on, man, this ain't making no damn sense. It's a lot of BS going around. Let's continue.
So the judge in the P. Diddy case has ordered prosecutors to destroy the copies of Diddy's jail cell note, which included evidence that he was trying to witness tamper. The reason that the judge gave these orders is because Diddy and his lawyers are claiming that it was attorney-client privilege stuff. And now a lot of people are speculating that Diddy has bribed the judge, considering those exact same notes allegedly contained plots to bribe people. This is all coming hot on the heels after a anonymous celebrity is suing Tony Busby, lawyer who is representing all of P. Diddy's victims. A lot of people are speculating that this is Jay-Z because the lawyer, although they reside in New York, they filed their claims with the courts in LA, meaning whoever this celebrity is has to live in LA currently. By now, I'm sure all of you have heard about the private investigators who have been going around to influencers trying to ask them if they're being paid to make content about Diddy in a negative light, while simultaneously offering to pay them more money to put a positive spin on Diddy. Yeah, people are saying now that Jay-Z is the one hiring.
Oh, so
them.
So is this why somebody asked me, did I take the money? Y'all think I got paid? You think they came to me and was like, hey, yo. So Ratchet, what can we do to make some positive content about? I'm not making positive shit. I'm not taking no money. I wouldn't take no damn cheese. Okay? Y'all gotta know Big Ratchet better than that. I know y'all motherfuckers don't. Oh, they said you got paid, my guy. Man, you know how much money they offered me to spin the narrative in the Fulio case? You know how much money they offered me to spin the narrative in the Mo 3 case? You know how much money they offered me to spin the narrative in the Young Dolph case, the Takeoff case? I've been offered money damn near every single case I've been on, and you can't make me do none of that shit. And this ain't a positive live about Diddy. Listen to me. I agree that Diddy should go down. I think Diddy did a lot of this shit. I don't think he did the shit that a lot of these fake ass witnesses are coming up with. But if you listen to the Cassie lawsuit and you listen to the Lil Rod lawsuit, the truth is in those lawsuits. Everything else you're hearing is just a spin off of that shit. Am I right or am I right? Tell me when I start lying. Everything you're hearing is the same shit Cassie. And it was Cassie and Lil Rod. These are every single story that's coming out to the public light is a mixture of Cassie, Lil Rod, and some bullshit. They just add on some seasoning on top of what Cassie and Lil Rod already said. This is a lot of bullshit that's coming out. Everybody that you're looking at don't even fucking know Diddy. This Courtney Burgess dude is cap. That Ariel lawyer is cap. Tony Busby did not. Matter of fact, now that this Tony Busby story just came out, go back 2 weeks ago on my motherfucking live and tell me, did I not just expose Tony Busby and said that I read all his reviews and showed y'all how everybody said this dude is be extorting and lying on people. This dude is a con artist. Did I not just expose that dude, Tony Busby? Now, 2 weeks later, the story comes out that he's extorting people. I already said that. What are we talking about? I'm just telling the fucking truth. Y'all just mad at me because I'm giving y'all I'm giving it to you raw. You don't got nothing on him. Diddy cooking y'all ass right now. That's the truth. He cooking y'all motherfuckers. And he just got a W. Everything that you had to hold him just got let go. So what the fuck is we? That's the truth. He cooking. The fuck y'all talking? They ain't got proof of nothing but what Cassie and Lil Rod said. That's it. Ain't no. Where the kids at? Where the kids at? I hear a lot of allegations. I don't see no proof. They said Big Ratchet can't be bought. Keep it a buck. Yeah, I ain't got to be bought. I got supporters. What I got to be bought for? I got real supporters over here. Let's keep that a buck. What the fuck I need money for? And I'm gonna get money on this damn screen tonight. Let's keep that a buck.
Right, we got a double hitter. Let's get to it. Diddy's being sued by a man and a woman, both Jane Doe and John Doe. They're all being represented by Tony Busby. They are part of the 120 people that are filing lawsuits against Diddy.
And didn't Tony Busby just come? They just put in the lawsuit that they did against Tony Busby that he's threatening, if you don't pay me, I'm going to come out with more witnesses. If you don't pay me, this is the same dude who did the 1-800 number. Where the fuck is the 1-800 number for Weinstein? Where is the Epstein client list 1-800 number for the people who was affected by that shit? Shut the fuck up with this fake news. Where the fuck is the Abercrombie and Finch hotline? Where's their 1-800 number? Where is all the 1-800 numbers? This is a fucking clout chase, a money grab.
Let's get into it. Now, the first lawsuit is coming from a woman in Maryland who claims that Diddy allegedly SA'd her in a back of a limo in 2001 when she was 18 years old. Jane Doe alleges that after a Halloween party in New York City, one of Diddy's security members escorted her to a SUV, which had Diddy and 6 other security members in it. Jane Doe said she was given a drink and it made her feel real dizzy. That is when Diddy allegedly forced her to give Gok Gok 3000 to 6 members, including himself. Jane Doe says while the essaying was going on, Diddy was spraying champagne all over her body and calling her disparaging words.
Okay. Do y'all believe the lawsuit? Stop, Donna. Do y'all believe the lawsuit? Do you believe that the words in this lawsuit? Drop the gems if you believe the lawsuit is true. Drop the caps if you think this lawsuit is a lie.
Jane Doe claims that she was not able to leave until she was finished with everyone, including Diddy. Now, the second lawsuit hails from Miami from a John Doe. John Doe alleges that he was invited to Diddy's residence by one of his associates to have a good time. He also alleges that notable public figures were in attendance. John Doe alleges that while he was at the party, Diddy or one of his associates gave him a party-favored drink.
This is all the same shit we've been hearing on the internet, fam. Everybody got the same fucking version of a story. Like, oh, well, they passed me something to smoke and I just got dizzy. And, oh, I took a sip of this and now I don't remember anything.
That made him fall unconscious. John Doe said he woke up in the bed with no clothes on his body and he wondered why his rectum was in pain. He kindly took a look over his shoulder and saw Diddy ass. According to the lawsuit, Diddy talked dirty to him while wearing a disturbing smile, but he says the party favors made it impossible to fight back or resist the assault. John Doe says the next day he woke up in that same room, was given some clothes, and sent back to the club where they found him at. Now, both John and Jane Doe are both seeking damages. They can't file no lawsuits to get him in jail because, baby, he already there and there's probably a statute of limitations on that bad boy. And, of course, Diddy's team is denying everything. Are we surprised? We shall see if Diddy's team pulls the same tactics of making them come forward with their names. I'm curious to see if they're going to actually do it.
Diddy is winning this case right now, in my eyes. Because all the allegations, I still don't see no proof. There's just a whole bunch of bullshit. Where's the Tony Busby proof of any? Everybody he's come up with has been cap as fuck. Tony Busby is a con artist. He's from Houston, Texas. This play is being ran in Houston. Ariel is a con artist. That girl is from Houston, Texas. That girl is a finesse artist. She is a setup chick. I would not hire that lady to be my damn lawyer. Let's keep it a big buck. Is it the same one I just played? Let me make sure.
What's up, guys? Good morning. It is your girl Tree with another tip from Tree Tips Media. Okay, I got the Combs family in the background. Yesterday,
salute to Cocoa Butter for that 20-piece McNugget. Says double tap the screen to get the likes up here. Y'all double tap that screen. We should be past 500 likes. We need 30 people to double tap that screen. Salute Cocoa Butter. Salute, salute, salute. And Just Be, thank you for the 20-piece.
Diddy was in court for a hearing, and he's going to be back this Friday because the judge gave the district attorney some work to do. Now, I reported on this before, I think I don't know if it was the last video, but Diddy's attorneys cited another case that's going on in New York, where the defendant was let out on a $10 million bail, and he has the same charges as Diddy. And the judge is taking note of that. So let's go into it.
Didn't I tell y'all before that court session ended what the judge told them? I ain't lying about none of this shit. Y'all just probably don't know how to do your own homework. I'm telling you what the judge told. The judge gave the homework to the prosecutors. Like, hey, look, this is what I need from y'all. What judge tells the prosecutors how to do their damn job? He's telling them, I need this from y'all because I don't see this and we can't use this. All this has to get thrown out. Destroy all that shit. Everything you found in his cell, destroy all that evidence. That is no jury's going to hear that bullshit. We ain't losing our jobs on this side. So X all that out off the list. Go back to the drawing board. Come back with some real receipts and we can talk. But this is the judge saying, but so-and-so is out on this charge. So-and-so is out on this charge. So-and-so is out on this charge. Why are we holding Diddy here? You got to give me a better reason than this. You got till Friday.
Shout out to Inner City Press on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, then
or Thursday, whenever. Is it tomorrow or is it Friday? I think it's. I don't remember the damn day. I think it's Friday. But let's continue.
this wouldn't, But if you are, follow my guy Inner City Press. He's been sitting in the court with Diddy, and he's been going word for word for whatever they said. So I'm gonna just read what he said happened yesterday, and we can talk about it at the end. Okay, now, U.S. versus Sean Combs, hearing in MDC jail raid. Inner City Press is covering the case. Got it. Sean Combs He comes in from the holding cell in MDC jail 10, walking fine, hugs his lawyers, and sits down. Now, they're just waiting for Judge Subramanian. Y'all know I will butcher a name, so I'm going to just call him Judge Sub. Let's go with that, right? Okay. Still waiting for the judge. Combs is chatting with his attorney, Anthony Rico, who is seated to his left with the bow tie on. Okay, let's go. Sean Combs' lawyer, Agnafilo, lawyer A. We expect Alexander Shapiro to arrive at any minute now. Alexander Shapiro.
Hold on. S. Washington, I don't know what the hell you talking about. I got all the gems in this case. To be real, I don't need you to tell me shit. You gonna tell me to have a change of heart? I ain't changing shit. I know the facts. You can't just piss in my hand and say, hey, that's water. No, the fuck it's not. That's piss. Now you drink that shit.
Bro, that's
fuck
the hot shot appellate attorney, y'all. They expected her any minute from the Second Circuit. I have Sean Love Combs to my left. Judge says, fine. What are you seeking? Attorney A, which is Puffy, keep up, that's Diddy's attorney A. We want to know how his notes with lawyer came into their possession. So, remember I told y'all Diddy's cell got raided. And in that raid, they took some papers, they took some notes. Allegedly, it was saying, that what they were trying to say was, it was saying that had a young lady name on there who was a witness, who Diddy basically, they saying, paid her off. But we're going to get into that to see if that was really the case.
Hey, are we doing $5 a backpack? Mods, if y'all want to cook tonight, start dropping them 5 pieces and y'all can start packing people the fuck up. Time all of them out. I don't give a damn what happened. Y'all can drop some backpacks and we can get this shit popping.
His attorney said we want to know how they came into their possession, because his attorneys is saying that was attorney-client privilege information that they took.
I thought I was wrong about that. I thought there was no such thing as attorney-client privilege. Maybe if someone else says it, y'all will believe it.
So Combs' lawyer A, says he has an expectation of privacy in his legal notes. The judge says this occurred during a BOP, Bureau of Prisons, sweep of the jail, but you're saying it was a pretext? Attorney A, yes.
Salute Just B for the 10 piece. That's 2 more.
Yes, 19 pages of the notes were given
Karma,
from
girl.
the tank team to them. Only one page. It was 19 pages they took. Combs' lawyer A, we know enough to make out a constitutional violation, but we need to know more detail about the failures. We haven't been able to test their explanation. We need the surveillance video of the search. Combs' attorney says, we need the communications of Investigator 1. We need to know the role of the United States Attorney's Office on what should be photographs. The search was for drugs and guns and cell phones, but these are Combs' legal files.
You see what I'm saying? You went and searched his cell. The only thing that you can confiscate in that search would be contraband, narcotics, weapons, any form of drugs or weapons or Any type of contraband that's not supposed to be there, that's the stuff you seize and you take, and then you write a fucking charge down for them. Y'all are not understanding how the law works or how jail works at this point. The shit they found is illegal. Let's continue.
So they're saying,
oh, hold on. Salute to Big Jesse with your chest for the 10 piece. It says, make a mad king, keep cooking, I'm hungry. Well, you finna eat. Salute.
and they searched the cells for drugs, phones, and guns. I don't know how he would get a gun in his cell, but they actually took his legal work. His attorneys are saying. The judge says, keep it on the logistics. Attorney A, we're not sure it was investigator one was the one doing the search.
Salute,
Who
Binky.
interviewed Mr. Combs? Who went to the area where his legal papers were? Once we know that, we could have a Fifth Amendment transgression. Diddy's attorney, we may ask for dismissal of the indictment.
Uh-oh. Did the feds blow their whole fucking case? Sips lemonade. Did the feds blow their case?
Or for the recusal of the prosecution team. It's getting juicy, y'all. Judge Sub says they used 2 portions in responding on bail. And you want me not to consider those? Attorney A says they need to hand over the notes.
So they didn't even give the judge the damn notes. Salute Crazy Legs for the 20 piece. We got backpacks on deck. Keep it up. Keep up with them, Leash and Cocoa Butter and y'all. But nah, these motherfuckers playing dirty and Diddy team on point. So right now, this case is this damn close to getting dismissed. They finna get rid of that whole prosecution team. They want the notes. They want the voice calls. They want all communications between the officers to each other. They want all telecommunication reports. They want everything, and they haven't gave the judge shit. He said, y'all got till Friday to come with this shit.
So the judge is going back to what the district attorney submitted in response to Diddy getting out on bail. So he's asking the attorney, you don't want me to consider what their response was? You just want to talk about this? His attorney is like, damn their response. We want those notes back. So Combs' attorney said, we don't know what the tank team has. We want to know. And we want the material back while this is pending. We cannot waive his attorney-client privilege. We have to be direct or aggressive. Not sure that's the right word. Not aggressive, huh? Judge Sub says, government, what happened here? Why were they taking photos of Mr. Combs' notebook? So not only did they take the paperwork, they took photos. The police took photos of his notebook. The district attorney says, the district attorney says none of the prosecutors had contact with them. The judge says, but investigator one was monitoring Mr. Combs' communication ins and out.
I called this 2 days ago. Didn't I tell y'all 2 days ago that they were spying on Diddy? Didn't I come out and say the same shit 2 days ago? Or was it 3 days ago? It might have been fucking 3 days ago now. I don't remember when it was, but I think it was 3 days ago I came out and said this. I said that they were spying on Diddy. Maybe it was 2. I don't know. But I already told y'all they were spying on him. And I said this before it came out. It was attorney-client privilege. Fam, I don't be wrong about shit. Y'all just be hating. I don't be wrong about none of this shit.
The judge also said, is this a Fourth Amendment violation? The DA says the BOP investigator works for the BOP. He is focused on safety. And if the defendant is in compliance with BOP rules, he was not. It is true that BOP gave us the information. None of the prosecution team were aware that investigator one was going to be part of the sweep. So I guess one of the district attorney's investigators was actually a part of the jail raid with Diddy.
So the DA set this up. I keep telling y'all the feds playing dirty. Look, I digress though, fam. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Hey, when the smoke clear and the dust settle, a lot of you people just come back and say, Ratchet, you was right. Hey, but hey, maybe Friday you get your day, and if maybe Diddy gets denied bail and just they say fuck that, he's done, he's cooked. Come back over here and feel free to troll away. But I'm all for being wrong, but I'm still saying I'm right about they're playing dirty games, bro. This is not fair. Would you want you to go to trial or you to be locked up and for them to just start playing dirty games with your case? I don't give a fuck if Diddy did this or not. If he did, send your ass to jail, but prove it the right way. Do it the right way and give the man a fair fight. Don't just start doing bullshit. You can't spy on the man and that's illegal, bro. Like, hell no, I wouldn't want this shit done to me. You shouldn't want that done to you. Give him a fair fight and prove your case and lock his ass up like you did R. Kelly. You proved it, lock him up. You did Bill Cosby. You proved whatever you proved, lock him up. I can't. If you didn't do none of this shit with them, you ain't do this to Harvey Weinstein. You're not doing this to the Epstein client list. You're not doing this to Abercrombie and Fitch. You're not doing this to nobody else. So why do it with this man? That's all I'm saying. Get a man a fair trial. That's it.
That's kind of weird. The judge says, when did you become aware that photos have been taken of Mr. Combs' notes? The DA said, after the sweep. The judge said, but before the grand jury subpoena? The judge also says, so there's nothing else? The DA said, Mr. A, which is attorney A, Diddy's attorney, says the defense team does not know what the tank team has, but we made a production to them last night of everything, not just the 19 pages that were passed to the case team. The attorney says these materials were obtained as part of the government's covert ongoing grand jury investigation. Judge Sub says, is it standard procedure to photograph notebooks rather than take them so it could be known they were taken? So the judge said, why are they photographing his notebooks? The DA says, I don't know. The DA says, we are not required to notify the defense of our ongoing investigation of criminal conduct. We receive these materials in the appropriate channel. Whenever we get new information, if there's reason to believe there's privilege, it goes to a filter team. Okay, so they are allowed to have this ongoing investigation. They are allowed to raid his cell.
That's true. They can investigate as much as they want to. They can raid his cell every day if they want to. But the point is, you're only going in there looking for contraband, cell phones, drugs, weapons, things of that nature. You're not going in there to take pictures. And if he got something in his notes about maybe he just unalived somebody or something, but you can't interfere with this investigation. If you found some new shit, that's different. But you can't interfere with this investigation. If he's talking about his attorney shit, you can't just go in there and just grab the man notes and shit. And what are you going through his personal shit for? This ain't got nothing to do with no contraband. Why are you taking pictures of the shit?
For information, I guess. Yeah, so let's just pause right there. Be right back. So the DA is telling the judge anything that they find in his cell goes to a filter team. Judge Sub says if they were verbatim notes of his meetings with his attorneys, how would you know without asking the defense? The DA says our filter team does a serious job. This investigation was covert. We had a lot of information before charges were brought. I understand there is a dialogue between the defense and the filter team. I'm not a part of that. That's what the DA says. Judge, I don't understand that dividing line between the covert investigation and discovery in this case, given that the defendant has been charged. The DA says, our grand jury investigation is ongoing into conduct that has not currently been charged. We have multiple ways to get information that are not obvious to the defendant. We are not obliged to inform them. They have no authority for that. So the DA is basically saying this investigation is ongoing. While Combs is on the phone talking and doing weird stuff, we still watching him, and we can use whatever he do against him in this investigation. The judge says, I want to be cautious since some of this is sealed, but is any of this privileged information? Meaning, is any of this attorney-client privilege information? The DA says the notebook was labeled things to do, not attorney-client. They suggest they were meant to be in the folder marked legal, but self-labeling is not enough. So meaning, when you got a folder or mail as an inmate, it should be marked legal, not things to do. So that's why they looked at it. The DA says, these include action items for non-lawyers. That's not privilege. Their information about family members' birthdays, also not privilege. We point to the Lemire decision of Judge Rakoff. We are happy to engage with the defense. Judge, how about agreeing that I should not consider these two excerpts in your opposition to the bail motion? So the judge is like, yeah, you saying all this, but what about if I don't agree to those two things you put in that bail motion because of this? The DA, I think that's right for the bail argument scheduled for Friday. So they have a bail argument scheduled for Friday. The judge says, what about putting them in a vault? There are inspirational messages. The DA said, these are related to our ongoing investigation. There is no reason to put the notes in a vault. As a matter of procedure, the defendant will have to make a motion. These notes are not attorney-client privilege. The DA says, then there's work product, which is broader. It's meant to protect the attorney's mental process, but these are not that. It's about an administrative question. Following up with a paralegal is not protected. Judge says, what if an individual had counsel paid by another? The DA, the payment? Not privileged. And if it's about paying off a witness, that is what we are investigating. These notes refer to individual two, a non-lawyer third party. It's on his to-do list. So the DA is basically saying these notes that we have is about him paying off an individual.
That individual would be Kalina Harper, witness number 2 in the Don Richard's case, who would be witness number 1.
And that's not an attorney. And it was on a to-do list. Judge, a defense lawyer can investigate potential witnesses. It would be malpractice not to do so. If these are about the defense team's preparation for witnesses, isn't it a closer call if it falls into work product? The DA, the person tasked is not a lawyer. The person he talking about paying is not a lawyer. The DA, on October 18th, the defendant told a family member to work with a non-lawyer to find everything about victim 2. And this non-lawyer, individual 2, is not identified as part of the defense team. Judge, what about turning over the surveillance video? So the judge is really kind of sound like he on Diddy's side in this.
What do y'all think? Y'all think the judge is leaning towards, is he favoring Diddy? Is the judge giving Diddy special treatment in this case? Let me know. How y'all feeling? Is the judge giving Diddy special treatment in this case, or do you feel like he's going by the book? What are you thinking in the chat? Because this is what happened in the courtroom the other day, and this is the reason that they're going to have this argument on Friday, and the judge is going to determine what the fuck he's going to do with Diddy in this situation, because Diddy is either coming home or he's not. This is the last and final attempt that he's going to get. There is no more attempts after this. If he gets denied this bail, he's staying in there until this case is over with. What do y'all think is going to happen?
On Diddy's side in this, the DA, we are opposed. There is no authority for that. Judge, I noticed that Mr. A, which is lawyer A for the defense, they want to work with you to try to resolve this. Judge, see, the lawyer, Diddy lawyer laughs a little bit. Judge, you may not agree, but why not discuss? Attorney A, we don't want to give them insight, and the defense don't have to give them insight on their defense. But I want to go back because the DA did mention something about victim 2, and Diddy told a family member to work with a non-lawyer to find everything out about victim 2. So there might be a victim 2 in this. We know victim 1 is Cassie. So they talking about a victim 2. All right. So Diddy attorney said, we don't want to give them insight. We don't have to tell them about our defense. We don't have to tell them about our plans, is what he's saying. Diddy attorney A, all the legal pads say legal. What the government is saying was searched is just not accurate. Judge, wait, you are saying the photos taken were from pads marked legal? Can you show me? Attorney A walks up and hands Judge Sub a pad. Oh, this is getting juicy. Attorney A, when we visit him in jail, we have lists. Everything in these pads are things we discuss. Trial strategy, who we should speak to undermine a witness credibility. We discuss everything with Mr. Combs. This is a sweeping racketing case. Combs attorney, we are studying this man's life for our bail application, his charity work. This is not a single day, a single event case. We spend time on every nook and cranny of this man's life. I have a case, Bifano, very important case.
Are y'all following along on this? I want to pause it real quick because it's almost over. But are y'all following along to what's really, this is the truth. I don't give a fuck. Take your personal feelings out of it. I don't care how you feel about Diddy. It doesn't matter how I feel about the situation. It doesn't matter how anybody thinks about it. Let's just speak about the facts of the case and legally what's able to be done and legally what's not able to be done, which would be illegal. Let's talk about facts. Diddy is cooking their ass right now. Let's just speak the real. Like what they did was fucked up and they didn't have all their ducks in a row and now they're getting caught with their pants down.
So Combs attorneys say, Mr. Combs comes out and read us his to-do list. That is privileged. The 19 pages include things we have said to him. The name of potential witnesses, a retired doctor. Now they have that. This is in the heartland of attorney-client.
See, he's saying they went there and showed them the book and said the book was marked legal and also said now they know our whole fucking defensive strategy. Like they know our strategy now. That's fucked up because now they know how to counter all our shit. This is fucked up. This is a big mistake by the prosecutors. I'm gonna be real. This is a big mistake.
Mr. Combs comes out and read us his to-do list. That is privileged. Okay, so I just read that. Judge says, I'm looking at the case you cited, Mr. Slavic. Are you familiar with it? The DA. I'm not, Your Honor. Combs attorney. Miss Garagos has something to say. Miss Garagos, I thought it was Mr. Garagos who was Combs' defense attorney. Anyway, they said there's a covert grand jury investigation, but there's the current indictment. DA, we're talking here about 11 pages of note, not a stack. None of those notes are legal. Judge, the notes themselves are not legal, but the page was in a legal pad that was marked legal. DA, it's not clear when defendant wrote that on there. Judge, we have a bail hearing on Friday at which I will not consider this material. In terms of running down the privilege issues, we can take 2 weeks. Any issue with that time frame? Combs attorney, no. Judge, I'll issue a schedule. Combs attorney, if they are intending to seek a superseding indictment with these notes, judge. Mr. Slavic, which is the DA, just to be clear, the filter team can keep the notes. Judge, if they are not involved in a grand jury investigation or this case, pause right there. Be right back. Smooches. Serve the video, because it's the video of the raid. The DA, fine. The judge, what about the Jeffries Abercrombie case in ED, New York?
Didn't I just bring this up? Didn't I already tell y'all the same case that's going on out there in New York with Abercrombie and Finch?
The government released him on a $10 million bail. Be prepared to address the different. The DA said, it's very different, Your Honor. The judge said, see you Friday. Okay, y'all. To conclude this, so the Diddy attorneys had basically cited the CEO of Abercrombie, y'all know I will butcher her name, but they let that man out of jail on racketeering charges, I think sex trafficking, basically the same charges Diddy has. They let him out on a $10 million bail. And they still got Diddy sitting up in jail with those same charges. So the judge basically wants the district attorney to tell him, argue, how is there a difference between that man's case and Diddy's case? Meaning, why is he out on bail and Diddy is sitting up in jail? Still. Okay, couple of things here. One, I told you guys, go back and watch my video when I announced this new judge in Diddy's case. I kind of figured that he was going to be favoring Diddy. Now, I figured that because I work with people that have the same culture of him.
I'm going to be real. I said that. I'm just going to be honest. I called that shit as soon as they hired the judge. Before they hired that judge, I said, Diddy coming home now. I was like, man, as soon as they hired this judge on the case, I said, Diddy's coming home. This judge, he finna let Diddy out. He owes some favors. Those my exact words was he owes some favors. I said that judge definitely owes some favors for some favors. Trust me.
They saying the property manager that I guess rented out the place for Meek Mill's 27th birthday party that him and Diddy had, they said Lil Durk was there, French Montana was there. The property manager is now saying, first of all, it costs like $27,000 to rent it for like 24 hours, right? He said basically the aftermath was disgusting. It was blood.
I'm gonna be real, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to get yourself together before you decide to go live. This is a hot ass mess. Hot ass mess.
These sheets, it was, the LUBE everywhere, left behind and all that other shit, left behind booze, and people left their dresses, some phones. It was a whole bunch of shit. What the property manager is also saying when he talked to Diddy's assistant about, setting up a party for Meek Mill, which, okay. But the assistant basically said that they require double-sided locked doors. For what? The property manager also said that the party was running rampant as the night went on, and the party didn't end till like 3 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck was y'all doing till 3 o'clock in the morning that left bloody sheets, people leaving their phone and their dresses and razor blades and all type of shit? Like, what did y'all do? And poor Meek was fighting tooth and nail to get away from being Diddy's little... He ain't never beaten them allegations, child.
Go brush your damn tongue or something, girl. Get yourself together before you decide to go live, ma'am. I'm gonna need you to get it all the way together. Somebody said, no, you aren't getting it. I don't know what the hell you talking about. You can't convince me of nothing otherwise. I know the law. I know exactly what the fuck going on. And exactly what I said was exactly what you just heard that judge say and the DA and Diddy's defense. So I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about.
All right, so update in regards to the Diddy case and the emergency hearing that they did have in regards to the feds raiding his cell, finding a bunch of stuff that he had written to his attorney about the actual witnesses involved in this case. They ended up ruling in his favor and discrediting anything that they would have found, and they cannot use that as evidence within this trial, and I do believe that it was ordered to be destroyed. Now, as an individual myself that has witness tampering charges against me that I've been convicted of, I can tell you that they do not play about this within the justice system, because that is entirely what it is based upon. They call witnesses in to testify to what they have seen or experienced in order for justice to be able to prevail. Now, again, anything that he may have reached out via third party or on somebody else's phone account on a recorded line via any other means besides his attorney, that would then fall against evidence in him, and they can rope him into a federal conspiracy in that regard. But understand that Diddy better stay on his P's and Q's, because they need absolutely no reason at all to raid your cell while you are housed in jail.
That is true. They don't need no reason to raid your cell, but they can't go take your damn notes and shit and learn your defensive strategy and stuff. The Fed's playing some dirty ass games, man. Let's continue.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life.
Y'all, the tea about Diddy's life behind bars is piping hot, and honestly, it's giving survival horror movie vibes. According to the latest reports, his time in the slammer is nothing like the high-flying, luxury-filled life he's used to. We're talking harsh conditions, zero VIP treatment, and a reality check that's probably hitting harder than one of his beats. But hold up, it gets worse. Rumor has it that Diddy isn't just dealing with cramped cells and bad food. Nope. Word on the street is there's a target on his back, and he's spiraling into paranoia. Can you blame him? He knows MDC isn't your average lockup. It's notorious for being one of the most dangerous prisons in the country, where inmate violence runs rampant. This isn't the kind of place you just do your time and get out. It's survival of the fittest in there. Now, this drama has him scrambling for a way out. Again. For the fourth time, Diddy's lawyers are begging the judge to grant him bail. The question is, will this work? He's desperate to escape the very real possibility of becoming another grim statistic behind those bars. Grab your popcorn, because it's about to get messy. Let's dive into Diddy's current situation, because it's a whole mess. Life behind bars for the former music mogul isn't even a distant shadow of what it used to be. Forget the plush mansions, private jets, and VIP treatment. Diddy's jail life is harsh, unforgiving, and downright dangerous. And if you think he's just spending his time quietly in a cell...
Do y'all think there's a target on Diddy's back in jail? Do you feel like... And who do you think is targeting him? And yeah, it would be inmates, but who would the inmates be? If y'all are understanding where I'm going with this, who is targeting Diddy right now? And why would they be targeting Diddy? Do you believe it, first of all? Do you believe that there's a target on Diddy's back? Do you believe it's true? Let me know in the chat. Do you believe it? Yes or no? Do y'all believe it? Yes or no? Do you believe there's a target on his back? And if you do believe it, who do you think put that target on?
Think again, because he's reportedly fearing for his life. See, Diddy's celebrity status, while a flex on the outside, is like a target sign in prison. It's no secret that being famous behind bars can paint you as an easy mark, and Diddy knows this all too well. The whispers about threats to his safety have him on edge. And let's be real, paranoia is a natural response when survival is the name of the game. But here's the twist. Even the authorities are aware of just how risky it is to keep someone of Diddy's stature mingling with the general population. We're talking about a man who's been at the pinnacle of fame, with power and connections that don't exactly scream blending in. Thankfully, it seems like the prison officials aren't entirely ignoring these dangers. They've reportedly taken steps to ensure his safety, though the effectiveness of these measures is still up for debate.
Yeah, they not trying to keep his safety. But so to the people in the back who don't understand what's going on here, because I see some people just don't get it. There is a target on Diddy's back right now. The feds got the damn target on him. The COs. They got plants inside this damn facility. Somebody is aiming for Diddy. Do you not see how much they want to keep him there so bad? For what reason? What reason do you want to keep him there so bad? He's not going to be a flight risk. Diddy giving up the passports. He's not going to fly. He's not going to go nowhere. You're going to have an ankle monitor on him. And at the moment that ankle monitor gets tampered with, even a little, if one screw come loose out that motherfucker, you'll be right at his front door. You can monitor his telecommunications. You can monitor him and spy on him. You can still investigate him. So what is the real reason you don't want him free? Because you want to unalive him in the system. Diddy, they're trying to Epstein him. That's why he's trying to get the fuck up out of there. Let's continue. They trying to Epstein the boy. So let's go.
All right.
If I was his attorney, I would want to make sure that he was being kept in a place where he's safe and not be used as some sort of way that some inmate may want to just move their...
Make sure y'all double tap that screen. I need this to go past 600, y'all. Double tap that screen. Double tap that screen. Get these likes up.
Street credibility, for lack of a better term, by just saying, yeah, I went after P. Diddy because, you know, he wasn't supposed to be doing those things and all that. So it's a very difficult situation when someone that famous and well known in this kind of case is put into general population.
Let's spill the tea on Diddy's current situation behind bars, because it's a whole saga. According to former MDC Brooklyn warden Cameron Lindsay, Diddy's been placed in the special housing unit as a precaution to protect him from potential threats inside the facility. Lindsay mentioned that inmates might see harming someone as famous as Diddy as a way to gain prestige behind bars, a badge of honor. The combination of his fame and the serious charges he faces makes him a likely target. But here's the kicker. This special treatment isn't exactly a luxury suite. Diddy's daily routine now includes a 6 a.m. wake-up call, making his bed, something he probably hasn't done in years, cleaning his cell, and mopping the floor. And get this, he's only allowed 3 showers a week. While he does have access to small comforts like candy, coffee, and clothing items, fans doubt it makes his days any better. According to Michael Cohen, a former lawyer for President Donald Trump, he's waking up on a steel bed with a 1.5-inch mattress, no pillow, in an 8 by 10-foot cell that I can assure you is disgusting. There's no books at the early part, so he is really dealing with a lot right now. Y'all, the plot thickens because Diddy's prison saga just got even darker. Now, former inmate Michael Cohen, the same Cohen who did time at MDC in 2020, has weighed in, spilling some first-hand tea about what it's really like in there. And let's just say it's not pretty. Here's the deal. Diddy's daily meals in prison are a strict 1,800 calories. That might not sound too bad until you hear how it's served. The food is prepped hours ahead of time, shoved into warming boxes, and eventually delivered to him lukewarm at best. Translation? It's stale, bland, and far from anything resembling the gourmet spreads he used to post on Instagram. But honestly, the lack of freshness isn't even Diddy's biggest problem right now.
Nah, that's not. He got bigger fish to fry because they got a target on his back.
According to reports, Diddy went on a hunger strike in his early days in the prison. And no, it's not some celebrity detox trend. It's pure fear. He was convinced that someone might try to poison him through his food. Imagine being so paranoid about your safety that you'd rather starve than eat what's in front of you. It's giving survival mode, and the stakes are terrifyingly high. Cohen, who knows how dangerous MDC can be, isn't surprised by Diddy's fear. According to him, the prison environment is brutal, and Diddy's fame and the charges against him make him an easy target. And let's not forget, he's already been placed in the SHU for protection, but clearly, it's done little to ease his anxiety. Larry Levine, a former Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center inmate, told News Nations that Diddy has allegedly been really paranoid that someone is going to poison his food, according to his sources. He said, imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. Another possibility is simply that the food is filled with mold. Maybe he got sick from the food. Okay, buckle up, because this is where things get really scary for Diddy. It's not just about him skipping meals because he's scared of being poisoned. Although, let's be real, that's bad enough. The real danger is much deeper and deadlier. Diddy's reportedly a major target behind bars, and it's not just because he's famous. Oh no, it's because of who he's pissed off and the history he's tied to. Multiple sources close to the case are saying that Diddy's life is in serious danger, and the whispers are getting louder. Apparently, the West Coast gangbangers are still seeking vengeance for the murder of Tupac Shakur, and they see Diddy as their golden opportunity to settle the score. It's no secret that the Tupac and Biggie era was fraught with rivalries. And while Diddy has denied any involvement in Tupac's death, the streets, and evidently the prison corridors, haven't let go of that grudge.
Do y'all believe that? And I'm going to be real. We all know he had something to do with Tupac. I told you, I'm not doing no fucking positive content about no motherfucking Diddy. Diddy is a motherfucking monster to deserve everything he get, but just do it fairly. But everybody know Diddy had something to do with that shit, just like he had something to do with Biggie. We all know that. And Kim Porter.
It's not just the dangerous...
Somebody said, did Diddy buy them pretty lights? No, your baby mama did. Tell her to text me after I get off live, too.
Conditions that make it a nightmare, it's the perfect place for old vendettas to resurface. For someone like Diddy, rich, famous, and tied to one of the most controversial chapters in hip-hop history, it's a powder keg just waiting to explode.
Yeah, man, it's about to go down in this mug because Diddy got to come home or he gonna get packed up in that motherfucker. I'm gonna be real, they got some money on Diddy head up in that motherfucker. Let's keep it a buck.
Metropolitan Detention Center.
Salute Just B for the 5-piece. Yes, he definitely pissed off De Leon, and he gonna have to answer for Tupac. He gonna have to answer for. I'm gonna be real. All respect to Kim Porter. I'm just he ain't gonna have to pay for Kim Porter in there. So this is not about Kim Porter in there. He gonna have to pay for that when he had to pay for it with God or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or if the case resurfaces. But he definitely got to pay for the Tupac shit. He got to pay for the Biggie shit. And he gonna definitely have to pay for the De Leon shit, Clive Davis, and a lot of elite people, politicians and stuff that he illegally recorded and pissed off. He pissed off a lot of high-profile people.
The complaints are endless. Inmates have reported a shocking lack of medical care, forcing them to suffer in silence with untreated illnesses and injuries. The unsanitary conditions are another nightmare, with non-functioning toilets, overcrowded cells, and questionable hygiene standards. Honestly, it's a grim picture. And then there's that incident back in January 2019. Remember when MDC made headlines for losing power for an entire week? Yup. No electricity, no heat, and no basic necessities in the dead of winter. Inmates were locked in their cells for days, forced to endure freezing temperatures, overflowing toilets, and zero relief. The situation got so bad that the prisoners filed a lawsuit against the Bureau of Prisons, claiming they were subjected to inhumane treatment by the guards during the outage. The Bureau ended up settling the lawsuit for a whopping $10 million. But has anything really changed since then? The truth is, no one knows for sure. For Diddy, though, the unsanitary conditions and lack of basic amenities are just the tip of the iceberg. The real danger lies in MDC's staggering levels of inmate violence. This detention center isn't just understaffed, it's also infamous for having one of the highest rates of violence among inmates. Add Diddy's celebrity status and the high-profile charges he's facing, and you've got a recipe for disaster. While the Bureau of Prisons might claim they've taken steps to improve conditions, the reality inside those walls paints a much darker picture. For Diddy, survival isn't just about getting through the day, it's about making it out alive in a place that's as dangerous as it is chaotic. According to a prisoner named Eli, one guy was stabbed in the eye with a makeshift knife. And these knives, again, I have never been to jail. This is my first time in jail, but these knives are 6-9 inches long sometimes. You know, homemade with materials from the steel walls. It's very violent. There's stabbings. There's stabbings at least a couple times a week.
What y'all think about this? They say MDC Brooklyn ain't no joke. They say them boys really in there riding, man.
The Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn has a troubling history of violence and security breaches. In October 2024, an inmate was charged with orchestrating a murder-for-hire plot that resulted in the death of 28-year-old Clarissa Burgos outside a New York City nightclub in December 2023. Prosecutors revealed that the inmate used a contraband cell phone to coordinate the attack from within the facility. The situation at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn is giving total chaos, and recent developments only make it clearer that the facility is hanging on by a thread. Investigators recently carried out a major interagency operation at the prison, and what they uncovered is chilling. During the raid, they seized a laundry list of contraband, including illegal substances, homemade weapons, and electronic devices. Yep, it's that bad. Now, before anyone jumps to conclusions, let me spill. This sweep had nothing to do with Diddy. Officials made it clear the raid was part of a broader initiative to improve safety and security at the prison, not in response to any specific threat or incident. Still, while the cleanup effort is commendable, let's keep it real. MDC is basically the Wild West, and a few confiscated items aren't changing that overnight. And here's where things get even grittier. Ashley Cordero, a woman whose husband tragically lost his life to violence in a U.S. detention center, recently gave Diddy some sobering advice. Stay alert, stay guarded, and don't trust anybody. During her interview...
Yeah, you better not trust it, because these feds is dirty and they got some plants in the building. I'm gonna be real, some plants up in that motherfucker. They playing 60 days in on your ass. Dude.
With Us Weekly, Ashley didn't hold back. She described the appalling conditions inside the prison, saying, "The prison is disgusting. They have rats running through there and everything. It's disgusting inside. My husband used to sit there and say it was nasty that rats were everywhere. No human being should be living like that at all. No human being should live that way. You're not an animal, you're still a human. He, Sean Diddy Combs, should try to transfer to a different prison. My husband passed away in there. That prison is no good. Honestly, him getting denied bail, you gotta suck it up and be in prison, but try to transfer. That prison is obviously not safe. If so many are complaining, that says something." Diddy's legal team has been working overtime to get him out of the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. And honestly, who can blame them? The conditions there are notorious. In their motion for bail, his attorneys didn't hold back.
So what y'all think about that, man? What do y'all think about that? Keep it a big buck. What quarters in? God damn. All right, salute. I was checking on my damn parlay. Man. Hold on. Let me get back over here. All right, so, yeah, I don't know, man. It's looking like Diddy, man. I don't know if he's going to make it up out there alive, man. But I've been saying that. They're going to try to Epstein his ass. Sooner or later, they're going to try to Epstein him, man. Sooner or later. I already went through that. But sooner or later, they're going to try to Epstein that boy, man.
Breaking news, 5 new lawsuits just dropped against Diddy. Let's talk about them. Now, of these 5 new lawsuits, they all happened in either New York or Miami. There's 3 men, 2 women, and the oldest of these lawsuits dates back to 2001. Now, one of these events happened fairly recently, back in 2022. For that man, he was at a popular Miami nightclub and then was invited back to Combs' mansion for an after party. Now, once he arrived, he was allegedly rugged and then led to a bedroom where there was a group of men and women waiting. From there, he lost consciousness and doesn't really remember anything until he woke up to Combs assaulting him. In another lawsuit, the woman was 18, still a teenager at the time of her assault. She attended a Halloween party at a New York nightclub, one where Combs and his entourage were also attending. Now, allegedly, Diddy supplied this girl with drinks throughout the night until eventually one of Combs' security guards came and got her and a couple of her friends and led them out to a nearby limo where Combs and 6 of his friends or associates were waiting. They were handed drinks, started to feel woozy, and then Combs ordered them to start doing what the headline says on each and every one of them. The women had been given substances, they were scared, they were confined, so they complied. And while they were doing this, Diddy called them profanities while spraying champagne over them, and the security guard started fondling them. Now, I'm out of time, but there are 3 more victims we need to go through, one of whom was underage, and I just don't have it in me to unpack that one right now. That being said, hit that follow button so you don't miss the update when we do come out with the next.
Man, my dog over there tripping. They wait till I go live every time to just start doing the weirdest shit. All right, let's continue.
All right, turning now to the federal case against disgraced music mogul Sean Diddy Combs, who appeared in court today for a pretrial hearing. Because it's a federal case, we are not allowed to have cameras in the courtroom, but our producer in the courtroom tells us that Combs wore a big smile as he entered the courtroom unshackled for the first time after the judge granted his request to be unshackled. She also tells us Combs hugged each of his 4 lawyers before sitting down and continued chatting and smiling with them before the judge entered. He also waved at the sketch artist as well. Now, Combs is alleging federal agents of, quote, outrageous government conduct. According to court documents, Combs is also claiming that the authorities previously raided his jail cell and confiscated documents that were legally privileged and should not have fallen into the hands of prosecutors. Now, according to Combs' attorney, the confiscated documents were used to ensure that the music mogul was not granted bond. But in paperwork filed earlier today, federal prosecutors denied the allegations from Combs' lawyers that jail staff seized private attorney-client notes from Combs' cell as part of a, quote, targeted raid orchestrated by federal prosecutors. The paperwork states that no physical items were seized from Combs' cell. The material in question consists of photographs of a notebook labeled Things to Do and an address book that an investigator discovered and photographed during a routine facility-wide sweep that included searches of inmates' bunks for contraband. Now, Combs has another hearing Friday where he will make a 3rd attempt at bail.
Man. It's getting spicy. I ain't gonna lie, this story is getting spicy. What do y'all think? Is this Diddy story heating up?
Did Sean Diddy Combs
is it starting to heat up, y'all?
just score a major legal win in his criminal case? Maybe. So according to ABC News, he said the judge overseeing the case against Sean Diddy Combs has ordered federal prosecutors to destroy several pages of Combs' handwritten notes, which they obtained from a raid carried out at the MDC Brooklyn, where Combs is being held without bail. The judge said this: the government should not be in possession of the 19 pages. So during today's emergency hearing, the defense attorney, Mark Agnifilo, Diddy's attorney, held a stack of notepads, folders, and papers that were initially seized from Combs' bunk and pointed out that Combs, quote, had written the word legal on them. Mark Agnifilo says virtually every single thing in these legal pads are matters he discusses with his attorneys. However, the prosecution said self-labeling something legal does not automatically make it subject to attorney-client privilege. This was a major point from the prosecution as to why he should not be let out of jail.
So what do y'all think? Do you think that Do you think that he should be held in jail, or do you think that he should be granted bail and be able to walk free until this case is resolved in some way? What do y'all think? Do y'all think he should be freed or just keep his ass where he at?
Let's start with the Diddy of it all. The feds seized Diddy's handwritten jailhouse notes in a recent raid. Prosecutors say it's evidence the rap mogul's trying to sway public opinion as well as pay off potential witnesses. Diddy's lawyers are saying the seizure is outrageous conduct in an attempt to try to keep him incarcerated before his federal trial.
So would you say the feds are setting this man up for failure? What do y'all think? Are the feds playing dirty, or are they going by the book? Who is cheating here? Somebody cheating. It's a lot of cheating going on.
What's going on here?
A lot's going on. I can tell you as both an attorney who represents people in the Southern District of New York as well, the Eastern, and they house my clients in the same place that Diddy is being housed. The FBI is definitely raiding MDC over the last 2 weeks, taking out weapons and notes and everything. And so in this raid, I think what the government's attempting to do is show 2 things. One, that Sean Combs is still a threat to those people who are outside of jail, and they're trying to raise that argument because, you know, on Friday there's going to be another argument for another bail reduction, or at least to get him out of jail for the time. And they're going to use this information to say if he's not doing what he's supposed to do while incarcerated, he's definitely not going to do it while out. But
Somebody said Diddy got a lot of bodies. He's not in jail for none of those bodies. NBA Youngboy got a lot of bodies. He wasn't in jail for none of those bodies. He was in jail for a gun or whatever. They say he was a threat to society. He got to fight his trial from outside until he fucked up and ended up having to get his bond revoked. But let's just be real, brother. They playing dirty, bro. Let's keep it a buck.
Still a potential of additional charges like witness tampering. And we do know a grand jury is in panel looking at new evidence going on. So it's kind of two things that Diddy's looking at with this new information coming out.
All right, let's talk about this attorney that's known for filing multiple civil lawsuits against Diddy. Now he's the one that's being sued.
Yeah.
What's the latest on this?
So his name is Tony Busby. He's a prominent Houston-based attorney, and we've seen him in the news, not just for Diddy, but for other cases as well. Now, a quote-unquote prominent figure, because they're filing a lawsuit under the pseudonym of John Doe, is saying that he's being extorted by Tony Busby to the tune of millions of dollars, saying that he's coming after them, making these salacious and false claims that he was a part of these freak-offs with Diddy, and there's a ticking clock, that if he doesn't come forward in a certain amount of time, then there will be a lawsuit and explosive information. Now, the prominent figure that John Doe is saying this is all lies. This is kind of Tony Busby's bread and butter of just kind of putting out this information and seeing what sticks. So we'll see what happens going forward.
See, everybody knows this is what Tony Busby does. He's a con artist. I don't give a fuck. Tony Busby, you out here in Texas. I'm out here too, bro. I'm telling you, you're a con artist, my boy. I'm telling you straight up, Tony Busby, I've done my research on you, and you, sir, are an alleged con artist.
Diddy scored a pretty big win in court today. It's probably his first win in court. And honestly, no matter how much you hate Diddy, and I do hate Diddy.
And so even people who don't like him, did Diddy score a W or has Diddy scored an L going into Friday? Do you think he scored a W going into Friday, or has he scored an L going into Friday?
But I think the judge probably did the right thing in this case, erring on the side of caution. It all relates back to that search that they did of Diddy's cell. Now, they said that it was a routine search and that somebody filtered the information that was obtained from his cell, looking for any attorney-client privileged information. And then when they discovered something that was not attorney-client privileged, they turned it over to the prosecutors. And the prosecutors referenced that material, that evidence, those documents in their memorandum against Diddy's bond, against Diddy getting a bond. So they used this information. The lawyers went ballistic, as they should. I mean, I personally was offended by this. I don't like people going into my client's cell and finding things that I might have sent him. Now, I don't send a whole lot through the mail, only if you absolutely have to, and definitely not something that's top secret. But your client is sitting in jail, and he might be working on his trial or working on what he believes the evidence is, and he's got to take notes somewhere and then eventually give those over to his attorney. So there's probably a lot of attorney-client privileged information in there because that's all he has to do, sit in his cell and work on his case. So were they allowed to search his cell? Absolutely, they're allowed to search his cell. He knows they're going to search his cell. It's a routine part of being in jail. That's what being in jail is all about. You have no privacy in there. So he knew it, but he's still working on his trial and he's preparing things for his trial. And that's what these documents were. There were like 3 or 4 different legal pads in there, and they had some information in them. So it offends me that somebody might be looking at a client's information that they were using to prepare for trial. So yeah, I think the judge did the right thing in this case. He has basically said, you're not using this in his bond hearing next week. And honestly, I'll be surprised if they let him use it at a trial in this case. But they still have those phone calls, and they know they're recorded. Diddy knows they're recorded. Everybody knows they're recorded. But I did note from the reports from today, they said there's an inference of him manipulating witnesses or influencing witnesses. He doesn't come right out and say it. So we're going to have to take the same leap that the U.S. Attorney's Office took to get to the fact that he is trying to influence witnesses. I personally can't wait to hear what's in these phone calls. Now, I know the pizza boxes absolutely sounds like witnesses. So we'll see. But Diddy did get a win today.
And I think the feds are leaking all of this. But Diddy definitely, he won in this particular situation. This particular situation he won in. I'm not saying he's winning the case and not going to go to jail. I don't know what's going to happen. I think he gets bail. I could be wrong, though. He probably going to sit his ass in there. I could be wrong. But we're going to see.
As many of you know, incarcerated, disgraced music mogul Diddy previously dated and had children with Kim Porter, who tragically died in 2018, and her official cause of death at just 47 years young was listed as pneumonia. There has been wild speculation and numerous theories linking Diddy to her death. In fact, just earlier this fall, in September, Diddy's children with Kim Porter released a statement. The statement came out after the posthumous release of an alleged Kim Porter memoir. The memoir purportedly was taken from Kim Porter's diaries. However, her children said in September the following: "We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mom. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon, the cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play."
This is what the Sons have came out and said. They're saying there is no foul play. This is what the kid's saying. I don't know. Y'all tell me in the chat what y'all think. I think we all agreed that Diddy definitely had something to do with Kim Porter's death and was not forthcoming about some shit that he knew. We all know who he was to Kim Porter, what he did to Kim Porter. I do believe a lot of that shit. So, but the Sons are saying, hey, look, that ain't true. What y'all think?
Grief is a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves. We love you and miss you, Mommy. Well, that was signed by her children with Diddy, the boys and girls, and now her sons are going the legal route. They are threatening to sue the man who has been peddling this Kim Porter memoir, which they previously told us is not true. Quincy and Christian Combs sent a cease and desist letter to Courtney Burgess and his attorney, Ariel Mitchell. Remember that name? She is one of the other players that has been making the media rounds.
And nobody believes this bitch. I don't give a... Ariel, you're a liar. I'm sorry, Ariel. You're a fake attorney to me. Allegedly, you're a fake ass attorney. You're a clout chaser. Courtney Burgess is complete cap. Tony Busby is a scammer and a con artist. These people are trying to make media rounds and gain attention and notoriety as big attorneys in Houston. This is nothing but a Texas play. If you're from Texas, you already know this. Everybody from Dallas is looking at this shit like, come on, fam, this is Texas shit. Everybody in Houston is laughing because they all know what these people are about. These people crooked as fuck.
She's made a lot of allegations against Diddy and is involved in many ways. In the letter, the Combs boys say they became the rightful heirs and owners of Kim's intellectual property rights following her death in November 2018, and therefore her purported diary entries belong to them. Wait, are they now saying that it's true? Hold up. As they point out, Burgess himself did a bunch of interviews to promote the book, claiming it was an original, unedited copy of her diary memoir.
And he lied because it's the exact same book. Has anybody seen both versions of the book? Raise your hand in here if you've seen both versions of the Kim Porter book. I'm not talking about the one that already came out. There's that one, and then there's Courtney Burgess' version. Has anyone saw both? I've already seen both. I didn't read them, but I did the audio book of both. Has anybody else in here read both books? Because I have, and we'll go over it next time. I'm not gonna go over the book tonight, but it's the same book. I'm telling you, it's the same book. But he said it was gonna be a different. Okay, you have both. Okay, so if you have both, drop the gems right now. If it's the same book, if you have seen both, only for people who've seen both. Just say it ain't so, Ratchet. Did he pay you? I'm finna pay one of these mods to get your ass up out of here. Time that motherfucker out. That's what I'm finna pay one of these mods to get your ass up out of here. Get your goofy ass on. Is it true that Diddy? I'm sitting here telling you Diddy unalive Kim Porter. You think Diddy paid me? I'm sitting here telling you Diddy has something to do with Tupac. You think Diddy paid me? I'm telling you Diddy unalive Biggie. You think I'm sitting there? Shut your bitch ass up. Damn, you get on my damn nerves. So anyway. You see right here, the people who have seen the book, it's the same fucking book. I'm just being honest. You getting mad at me for telling the fucking truth. This is the truth. The dude is a scammer. Courtney Burgess is a fat, funky ass liar who looks exactly like TD Jakes' big, sweaty ass. Big back ass. I'm sick of Courtney Burgess, big, TD Jakes preach, I would. Have you ever been swallowed? I would. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
He alleged that he got a flash drive from people who were close to Kim and printed it without any edits to produce the book. Okay, wait, I'm so confused. Okay, I guess two things could be true at once. They are the heirs of Kim Porter, and anything that she would have done is theirs. And they also claim in this cease and desist letter that the whole flash drive tale is patently false and misleads the public. But, here we go. In the letter, they add, if it were true, the flash drive would belong to them as Kim's heirs. So,
But, I mean, even if I don't even like his little shithead sons, but it's true. If they are technically the owner of, if she left everything to them and they got that's just like your family. Anybody in your family put you under if something ever happened to me, you got it all. Technically, that will belong to you. I mean, am I right? If someone left you behind everything that they owned and they not here no more, and the book came out about them, wouldn't that be your book? I'm just asking a true question. Yes or no? I can't stand his son. Yeah, I don't like his, and the one little dude got too much energy. I don't like him already. He just got way too much energy for me. But I would. No, but so that's not true. So I'm wrong about this. So Trizzle says I'm wrong about that. I'm gonna ask the question again. If someone leaves behind everything they own to you in a will, they say, you know what? If something happens to me, I'm just gonna name somebody. Asher, you own everything. If something ever happened to me, you own everything. I'm signing everything over to you. You and your sister and your brother, y'all own everything I leave behind. Motherfucker, I wish somebody would come out with a book about somebody no, hell no. You got hard drives. I need that. Those hard drives belong to me. Them ain't your hard drives. She left everything to me. So technically that would be mine. Y'all don't, it's a lot of slow ass people. I'm just convinced. Some people just think with their emotions. You got to be honest about shit. This is the truth. What is wrong with some of y'all?
Both things could be true. The book could be true. And if it is, they claim this guy has no right to publish it, which he doesn't. And remember, this is a shady fella who just a few weeks ago had his phone possessed and the flash drive, and that's the second time I said drive. flash drive. And he and his lawyer, Ariel Mitchell, said that in these videos that he had in his possession, as well as the memoir, that there were minors. Remember? He didn't just have Kim Porter's memoir, her diary. He also had videos of alleged freak-offs. That's the same dude. And he said there were minors. That means this guy was in possession of child.
Exactly. So where is the law? Where is the law? You just said, you big funky bitch. You just said, I got in my possession, and all of them was minors. All of them. Every last one of them. All of them. It was celebrities in there too. So that means you was watching child whoop-de-whoop, and your goofy, big, sweaty, big back ass needs to be locked up right there with Diddy.
Porn. And he said he watched them. He knew what was on these tapes, allegedly.
And been holding them for years. So you've been holding on a child whoop-de-whoop for all these years on a hard drive. That's a federal offense. So all the law enforcement that watches my platform, that man Courtney Burgess just admitted that he committed a crime and been holding that crime and watching it and doing some weird shit to it, I bet. I bet he had his baby oil watching that shit. Lock his big ass up.
He didn't contact the authorities. This dude, I think, is highly sus, and so is the lawyer, Ariel. They are both highly, highly sus.
Yeah, they sus because he didn't even tell the law. So you've been watching this goofy shit, holding it in your computer, and now all of a sudden you can get interviewed and get a payday. You got your big tacky ass up on that damn TV screen with Jaguar right funky ass. You and this cap ass lawyer, man. Don't make me go off on. Look, don't make me go off on all y'all. Now you got Jaguar right up there, and he did it. Tell them, Sean. Tell them what you did. You know, 'cause I know. I was there. Shut the fuck up, Jaguar, right, and show a picture or something.
So, Diddy's sons with Kim Porter are putting this guy on the clock. They say he has 5 days to shut down the online sale of the book, stop doing interviews, making his false claims, and turn over any of Kim's possessions he claims to have. They also want an accounting of any money he's already made off the book. And if he doesn't do all of this, get ready for a lawsuit. That makes sense to me. Good on the kids. Thoughts? Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section.
I'm starting to think Diddy's side is probably outsmarting everybody, including some of y'all. I'm starting to think Diddy way too smart for his own good, man. The dude is crafty. I'm going to give him that.
P. Diddy may be coming home on bond.
Uh-oh, is Diddy might be coming home? Every time I play this sound, they try to hit me, so I'm going to have to pause this for a little
Inner
bit.
City Press has reported the judge will not consider in Friday's bail argument
He ain't considering it. I'm sorry, y'all.
any of the information that was taken, photographed in Diddy's cell.
So for the people in the back who don't understand that, Friday, they're not going to be able to present this evidence. They got to come with some more shit.
In the suite. But the judge is asking that the prosecutors be ready to explain the difference from Abercrombie. Y'all see
Abercrombie and Finch, what's the difference? And they saying it's very different, but we going to
that
see.
word right there, Jeffries. Because he's out on bail for $10 million, and they have the exact same charges.
So what is so different about their case and Diddy's? Can anybody in the crowd tell me?
So why is this man out on bond for $10 million, but Diddy keeps being rejected bond? So do you think the judge will go ahead and grant Diddy a bond?
I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think in the crowd? Will Diddy be granted that bond, man? The crowd is speaking on that poll. They saying hell no. Nah.
Diddy hearing just ended. This was a very interesting hearing. Definitely a big W for Diddy all around. Diddy's lawyers argued to the judge that there was an illegal search and seizure violating Diddy's Fourth Amendment rights. What the defense argues is there was no probable cause for somebody to go in and start taking pictures of his legal pads because they didn't have a warrant. Then the defense argues that, oh yeah, by the way, his legal pads are attorney-client privileged communication. So that's another violation on top. Government tried to argue, well, no, we weren't targeting searching him. Instead, we got these papers in our hands because at the MDC, the Federal Detention Center, there were issues with safety and contraband. And so there was a general search performed by the MDC of all of the detainees. And during the course of that, we got our hands on some of these documents.
It's not a very good argument, because if you're searching a prison for contraband, why did you take a bunch of pictures of somebody's notes written inside of a legal pad? Written notes inside the pages of a legal pad would not be contraband that you're looking for to address prison issues.
The other reason that was not a very good argument is the person who took the pictures was not some random investigator assigned to search the BOP for contraband. It was an individual who has been assigned to monitor all of Diddy's communications and phone calls at the prison. So the idea that you're not targeting Diddy with this search and that this was just part of an overall search of the prison, I don't know about that.
See, they're pissing in their own hand at this point. That's exactly what's going on. So the person who's responsible for this is the person you got monitoring him, but you wasn't targeting him. It was a whole thing for everybody. No, you've been spying on him. You're just using the conditions as a scapegoat. No, you're not worried about the conditions there, because when this is over with Diddy, y'all gonna go back to a regular scheduled program. Let's cut the cap out, y'all. Stop the cap.
The judge didn't like that argument either. Well, what do the papers even say? The government argues that this is evidence of paying off witnesses and of trying to dig up dirt on witnesses. The defense argues no. The defense argues that's preposterous, but they don't even want to go there because at the end of the day, these are notes of conversations with lawyers and not something that they can be looking at, period. Defense notes that, look, they're saying, oh, he's trying to dig up dirt on witnesses. Well, if you were a defendant and there was a witness, wouldn't you try to find out all bad information about that witness?
Okay, though, let's stop right there. Let's just say this. All right, let's just hypothetically speak. I'm going to pick a name out the crowd. Who's the first person I see? Nails by Felicia. That's like somebody coming out and putting all these charges on you. I'm just hypothetically speaking. You know I love you, Felicia. But if someone was to say, you did all these things and mentioned your name with kids and whoop-de-whoop and did all, wouldn't you be like, hey, find out everything you know about this motherfucker? I need to know who the fuck that is. Find out everything. Get dirt on them. Find every detail about this motherfucker life. I need to know who the fuck that is, especially if you did not do the shit. Correct? Or am I right or am I wrong? Now put yourself in Diddy's shoes for a second, crowd. Take your emotions out of it and just put yourself in the shoes. If someone was coming out with these allegations about you and this wasn't true, wouldn't you try to find out who this person is and what the hell they got on them? Or would you just be like, you know what? It is what it is, man. I'm innocent. I'm just going to fight it. I don't know what to do. Or would you be trying to figure out a way to defend this shit? Like, hell no, let's figure out who the fuck this is so we can get this person X'd out of here. Not unalived. I mean, like off this case. But let's continue. Am I right though? Just tell me if I'm right. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Y'all tell me in the crowd, man.
You could use that on the stand that, hey, this person is a liar, this person is this person filed this bullshit lawsuit over here to get some money. So the idea that somebody's lawyer says, hey, let's investigate a person and find out everything we can about them is somehow witness intimidation is preposterous. With the judge buying a lot of the defense's arguments, the question becomes, okay, let's say the government did illegally obtain these notes. What then? What should happen in this case? They turned that question over to Diddy's attorney. The defense had a couple points. One, they want an evidentiary hearing because before they asked the judge to issue a penalty for what they contend is a violation of Diddy's constitutional rights, first, they want to actually know exactly the extent of the violation. And the way they're going to go about doing that is they want the surveillance video from the seizure of the records within the jail. And two, they want to get the communications between the prosecution and the investigator who took the photographs. Big picture, defense argues a couple things. One, that this could be a situation where you have to dismiss the entire indictment, or this could be a situation where there's bias on part of the prosecutors, and these prosecutors should not be allowed to continue to prosecute. They should have to recuse themselves from the case. The other big picture, you have a shot at bond. The bond motion is coming up on Friday. And given that now you've got the judge a little bit on your side, questioning the integrity of the prosecution, questioning whether he can really take everything the prosecution is saying at face value, you might have a shot at bond. The judge has set a briefing schedule, so each side is going to submit briefing and arguments on whether this was an illegal or legal search and seizure, whether this was a violation of the attorney-client privilege, and if so, what remedy should there be? Should there be a hearing? Should the defense get the right to review the surveillance footage? All of those issues are going to be briefed, argued before the judge, and a decision will come out on that in the coming weeks.
What do y'all think, man? After hearing a lot of this stuff, what do you think? Do you think Diddy's going to get a bail, or you think he's still cooked? Let me know in the chat. Do you think he has a shot now?
One such person.
Or is he cooked? Let's get to this story, man. Come on. Y'all tell me in the chat. Y'all need to get active in that chat, man. Let me know.
It was a young woman named Amala Ekpanobi. She's a prominent YouTuber who received a very suspicious visit yesterday to, fortunately, a prior address of hers that was on file in California. Take a listen to what she tells the public about that visit.
Two private investigators just visited a place I used to live in search of me, and they were coming to ask me whether or not I've been paid to talk about P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities on my show. Now, luckily, the person I used to live with called me on the phone so I could talk to these guys. They did not immediately disclose that they were private investigators. I had to coax that out of them through being quite hostile to them throughout the conversation. But they kept bringing up my content that I made in regard to P. Diddy and his connection to other celebrities. They would not say who they were working for and who had hired them to come and travel around to these different influencers. But they did say that they would be going to multiple influencers who are talking about these stories to figure out whether or not they're being paid by a specific entity to share them. Now, I am definitely not paid to talk about what I talk about on my channel, but they said not only would they pay me to disclose who I was being paid by, but they would pay me more than whatever I was getting to share the opposite story. I don't know who these guys were. I don't even know if they were telling the truth, but they did say there were 10 other influencers that they were going to be visiting. So I'm putting this out there in case this happens to anybody else, and I will be going more in depth as to what happened on my show today in case you want any further information. But this is very, very strange.
It's unbelievably strange that they would be knocking door to door and offering people money. But look, she's just one person. Maybe she's completely lying about things, except it turns out that she wasn't lying. She's definitively being truthful, and she wasn't the only person that got visited.
What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? Are people being paid off to switch the narrative about Diddy? Is Diddy going to content creators and trying to get them to spin the narrative? What do you want people? Y'all think I got paid? Y'all think your boy Big Ratchet got paid, man? You think I took the cheese? Let me know in the chat. You think I got paid, don't you? No, I'm just smarter than you. That's all. You can't pay me. I'm worth way too much. My brand is worth way too much. You can't pay me for shit. But I'm smarter than you. That's the only thing. Don't get mad because I'm smarter than you. Don't think I got paid because I'm smarter than you.
To know about the alleged altercation with you and Diddy's sons, and your drive and your belief that somebody took a shot at you. Do you believe those are related? And did they change your disposition towards talking about this situation?
Well, when you live in LA, you know, I think a lot of things are controlled in a lot of different ways, whether it's from the underground scene or from the political scene. But what I do know is that the people that did that to me, you know.
What y'all think about Ray J, man? Ray J, is he here trying to fix some shit? Said mods hold it down, just clocked out from work, about to start driving. Salute for them backpacks, crazy legs. Salute to Keisha Johnson, been a member for 11 months. Says, I'm outdone. The feds are being sloppy like this. Is Diddy paying for some of them? Diddy might be paying the feds off here at this point.
Trying to work out something when you know who it is always the best plan, right? I've seen a lot of violence happen just because certain people wouldn't sit down and figure out, you know.
Ray J, I don't know, man. Ray J's so damn capped to me.
What can happen in a positive way as opposed to it going another route. So in that situation, you know, we're doing everything we can to make sure that, you know, things are super safe.
Ray J, you're not making sure nothing is super safe right now, my boy. What you're doing is trying to control the narrative with that goofy ass look on your face. You looking like you still on Tusi. You look like you still on Tusi.
And that everybody can just live and enjoy life. And whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, whatever it is, it stays on the front line. It doesn't.
What? The fuck is Ray J talking about?
And go into something super violent. That's very important, moving forward.
Well,
making sure it doesn't get violent. Who was trying to get violent, Ray J?
And as far as, as far as go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. You saw my Diddy. Go ahead.
As far as what?
No, and then as far as Diddy's sons, it's been a lot. And I think at this point, we had to all sit down.
So they have had a sit down. So now his tune has changed. It looks like he had a sit down. Whack 100 was there. He was there with the sit down.
And we had to really figure out what this looks like and what we should do moving forward. And so we've worked out our differences.
So now he copped a plea with Diddy's sons. So it's looking like Diddy's sons really gangster now. I know Ray J got some ties, but it's looking like Diddy's sons might got some ties too, because he squashed that shit.
And I think that when we talked in the beginning, creating these mentorship programs and creating something new.
Mentorship programs, what?
To help young entrepreneurs when they're falling by the wayside.
What the hell is Ray J talking about?
Is absolutely needed in these situations. I mean, if you even just look at me.
Wait a minute.
Sometimes you need certain guidance before you jump off the edge.
So now you want to mentor these kids.
And a lot of times that's happening in this space that we're in right now.
So now you want to be a mentor to Diddy's sons. I'm so confused about what the fuck is going on. Now, this industry is just getting weirder every fucking day, man. What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure that Diddy got played by the inmates at the correctional facility he's at, and I'm going to tell you why. You probably heard already that the prosecution has said that he should not be granted bond, even though he's trying for the second time, and that they've uncovered a witness tampering plot that's pretty massive that he's engaging in from behind bars. And how do they know this? Some witnesses have come forward. There was a cell sweep in which they found some handwritten notes that they're alleging indicate witness tampering. But the biggest and most compelling piece of evidence that they allege that they have has to do with recorded phone calls. So here's how it works, just to recap. If you're incarcerated, anytime you make a phone call, there is a message that tells both the incarcerated individual and the person on the receiving end that the phone call is being recorded. There is no right to privacy when you're incarcerated because the safety and security of the institution will trump that every time. And not only do they record them, they listen to them. And I know this for a fact because when I had to evaluate a defendant for a case, I was called back because new evidence came to light and the prosecution provided recorded tapes of them on the phone talking to family and friends. This is not new. But Diddy is new to prison. So I guarantee the inmates told them the workaround that they use. And they did that knowing that he would likely get caught or they would probably narc him out. But only after he paid them. Each inmate has a phone account that has some kind of code that's tied to their inmate number, their booking number. So when they type in the access code, the recorded phone call should be filed under that booking number. So to work around it, since the dawn of time, they have used each other's access numbers so that their phone call would be recorded under the wrong inmate, thinking that this could somehow circumvent the process. No, it doesn't. So that's what Diddy did. He had been using the phone accounts of at least 8 other inmates to make the calls, which...
Do y'all believe Diddy was doing that? Drop the gems if you think he was using inmates' numbers. Drop the caps if you think that's a lie. Also, we need 40 people to double tap their screen to get these likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and support the channel. We got $135 on the stream. I ain't mad at it, but yo, we need them 200 buns because it's been a while since we got them 200 buns. Let's go.
Is against prison regulations, but it showed that he was directing others to orchestrate payment for this access to the inmates. And they characterize these calls as him running a relentless scheme to contact potential witnesses, including victims of his abuse who could provide powerful testimony against him. And this is where I'm a little confused because at least in the state of California where I've worked, 3-way calls were not allowed. So if an inmate was to call a loved one and they tried to 3-way call someone else in, the call would drop. But apparently not the case in New York because he was using his sons to 3-way call other individuals. And he was using a third-party communication service. Of course, they could figure this out by listening to all the recordings and say, this sounds like Sean Combs on inmate John Doe's account. But realistically, these things are easily discovered by other inmates snitching. And once they got their honey buns and their hot soups and their stamps or their commissary money that he was directing his family to pay them, I think they went and they snitched. Someone is used to getting his way. That's not how prison works.
I don't know, though. I think Diddy too smart for that shit. I think he had a lot of people around him locked up before. I'm just guessing. I think he had a lot of people around him locked up, especially around this time.
Man against one man made a whole West Coast hate a whole East Coast.
And the rumors that's spreading is on some tip like we set him up. Who shot you?
Let me ask you this. Have you ever wondered how Biggie went from being a random Brooklyn street hustler to one of the most notorious names in hip-hop history?
One of your records, you talk about going from negative to positive. Do you feel like that's what your music did for you?
Definitely. I mean, if it wasn't for this, I'd probably still be doing, my old thing, hustling or whatever.
Christopher Wallace, better known as Notorious B.I.G., didn't just go from slinging drugs down the block to being a rapper. He made a mark, dropping rhymes so fire that they are still on repeat today. But if you think Biggie's life was just about the music, money, and chart-topping hits, well, honey, think again. 'Cause in reality, the real question is, did the drama ever stop? From his tangled love triangle with two of R&B's baddest divas to two murder mysteries that still has everyone guessing, trust me, Biggie's life wasn't just all about making rap history. So buckle up, babes, because we're about to dive into how a kid from Brooklyn could get so tangled in a web of drama that it will make even the Kardashians jealous. Now, before we dive into how Biggie set his landmark as one of the greatest rappers of all time,
superpower on the East Coast, you are the biggest name. Did you ever, you couldn't have imagined like that happening. I know everybody wants that, but God, to be that 13-year-old and you're first decide.
Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up. Do you think that Notorious B.I.G. was set up by Puffy? Let me know in the chat.
Notorious here, and then, you are beyond Notorious now.
Mm-hmm. When I put the album together, whatever, I knew it was tight. I knew it was lyrically tight. I knew it had some cool songs, but I wasn't thinking multi-plat. Just thought I was just going to do.
Y'all do know he stole that damn Juicy song. I'm gonna be real. That song was stolen. I didn't even know that till recently. I'm be real. I did not know that that song was stolen, but it was.
Let's have a quick look at his beginnings. Christopher George Latour Wallace was born right in the heart of Brooklyn, New York City, on May 21st, 1972. Growing up in Bed-Stuy, a neighborhood well known for its grit and grind, Biggie wasn't exactly set up for a fairy tale childhood. His mom, Valletta, was a hardworking Jamaican immigrant. And girl, despite her efforts to keep young Chris on the straight and narrow path, the allure of the streets proved to be way too tempting.
She said at age 13, my son became notorious. But it showed you as a little kid. What was your life like as a child?
I was just.
Were you shy or were you outgoing?
No, I'm still shy. I'm a quiet dude.
Are you?
Yeah, I kind of get the voice, say the things I want to say in my music.
By the time he was a teenager, he wasn't out here selling candy bars or mowing lawns. Oh no, my boy was already slinging drugs.
A lot of other people take, he used to sell drugs and now he's doing good. But a lot of used to sell drugs, they never really talked about it. I just think it's the music, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics itself is tight, the music is tight.
And dreaming of making it big.
Man, my dogs be tripping when I'm live. Let's go.
The nerve of this man. Cassie's ex-boyfriend is currently where he belongs, behind bars, awaiting his trial that is set to begin in May of 2025 on many charges, including racketeering, trafficking, and more. In fact, right now, he is scheduled to appear in court, but last night, his A-plus lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, sent a request to the judge for today and the future. And his reasoning is so lawyerly. I was going to say ridiculous or delulu, but this is what lawyers are paid for.
Salute Nurse Vaughn for that 10-piece. She said, hey, Poppy, salute to you, Nurse Vaughn. Salute.
Marky Mark requested last night in papers submitted to the judge that Diddy arrive and be kept in the courtroom today unshackled. And he is asking that Diddy remain unshackled for all future court appearances as well. His last time in court was October the 10th.
Salute to Deanna for gifting K-Mac, Miss Trina, Toy, Passion Peach, and Fat Boy that membership. Salute.
And his lawyer says that Diddy appeared with leg shackles without any justification. Agnifilo writes, "We write on behalf of our client, Mr. Sean Combs, to respectfully request that the court direct the United States Marshals Service to unshackle Mr. Combs prior to bringing him into the courtroom for tomorrow's hearing and for all future court appearances."
Didn't they do that shit? Didn't I already show you the report that he didn't have no shackles on this time? So the judge is going, but he's really going with his defense right now.
He says that this is of paramount concern because it could influence the jury in a negative way. Mark writes, "Given the press attention on the pretrial proceedings in this case, there is a substantial risk that potential jurors will learn about the shackling through the media and develop such a bias." His attorney also argued that having Diddy shackled during court proceedings interferes with the accused's ability to communicate with his lawyer and goes against the respectful treatment of defendants. Mark, remember how just a few days ago the feds let us know that Diddy was breaking the rules behind bars and attempting to blackmail and influence potential witnesses? But I'm good. I'm good. I am good. I'm going to lift the veil and let you know what's really happening here. If you didn't watch my video from last night, his attorney also argued to the judge that there was a recent raid of Diddy's prison cell. His was not just the only one. He wasn't targeted. The entire facility was. And the authorities confiscated a lot of materials from where Diddy is staying at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. Marky Mark argues that that's privileged information and that it was attorney-client privilege. Hello? He is in prison. He gets no privacy in prison. But that, tied to what I just told you today, the request to be unshackled, I just realized what's happening. It's clear as day. It goes back to what I said on my podcast recently.
Make sure y'all double tap that screen and get these likes. So we need 25 more people to double tap that screen. Let's go. Let's go.
Around Diddy's birthday and the social media video that he had his team approve his children to post. All of this is an orchestrated attempt to influence potential jurors. And
I'm going to be real. It ain't. There's a thing. Okay, so how about this? The feds are attempting to do the exact same thing. And so if you're going to accuse Diddy of it, let's accuse the feds of it because they're the one leaking all the bullshit. We wouldn't know half this shit if the feds wasn't leaking it. I'm just being real, y'all. I'm going to call this down the middle, and this is just what it is. The facts are, yes, Diddy is trying to influence the media. Yes, Diddy is trying to influence the jurors because the feds is doing the same motherfucking thing. Salute Deanna for that 20-piece McNugget. Said double tap the screen to get those likes up. Salute Deanna, I appreciate you. We at 165. We 35 away, y'all, from 200 buns. We 35 away. I know y'all can throw them 5 pieces or something. I know we can do it tonight. But what y'all think? Ain't both of them doing the same thing? Isn't the feds leaking information to influence jurors and everybody else's minds? And isn't Diddy doing the same thing to try to counter that shit? Let's just be honest.
Marky Mark will argue that in court that Diddy is being unfairly targeted, that Diddy is a victim.
Somebody said, why are you trying to protect? How the fuck can I protect Diddy? And I'm telling you, the feds are doing the same thing Diddy's doing. So I'm protecting the feds too. I'm protecting Diddy and the feds then, right? Shut your bitch ass up, man. Like, seriously, shut the fuck up. How am I protecting Diddy by being honest, by saying, yes, Diddy is doing that? Yeah, of course he's trying to influence the jurors. You know why? Because the feds are trying to influence the jurors by dropping that Cassie shit. The feds trying to do it by dropping this. The feds trying to do it by dropping that. Then you got these fake ass lawyers that the feds are working with to put all this bullshit into the media. So yes, everybody's doing it. So why not tell Diddy to do it, have his kids get up there and sing him happy birthday to make himself look good? Shit, he looked like fucking shit in the media. He looked like everything coming out about this man. You think he don't want to look good for 1 second? Like, I guess I got paid for that statement, man. Just shut the fuck up talking to me. Some of y'all are just slow and fucking weird.
Of not just false allegations, but a victim of a corrupt system because he's a black man, because he's successful. People want to take him down. Every single move, or at least 9 out of 10, that his high-paying lawyers have done recently is to influence potential jurors. Oh, right. You know, Diddy should have been unshackled in court, or that did not seem fair about the raid, or this or that or the other. These lawyers are 2 steps ahead of y'all, but not me. And I absolutely think he should be shackled in court. He is, according to the feds, a violent criminal who has, according to the feds, been breaking the law.
Salute Sick with it for that 20 piece. Hey, somebody get his bitch ass out of here. Yo, title slow. Yep. May the first mod be with you. No, get him out of here. No, get him out of here.
Recently in prison. And if other people that face similar charges are shackled in court, then so should Diddy, I think. What do you think about this request and everything that I've shared with you all? Let me know in the comments section.
What y'all think about that, though, man? I don't know. You see, the judge went with the request, though. I mean, you can say I'm as cap as you want to. You can say I'm protecting who, but all my information seems to be right on point. I'm just going to be real. You can say whatever you want about me, but all my information seems to be right on point. And I'm the one, you forgetting I'm the one who exposed all this shit about Diddy 3 years ago. I've been saying the same shit for 3 years. I agree that Diddy did all this shit. I just don't think you can prove it.
In this new filing, Combs' attorneys are asking for a new evidence hearing. Walk us through the thought process here and the likelihood that that will really happen.
So Combs' attorneys want a hearing because they want to know the details of how the government obtained information that they say, the defense says, was attorney-client privilege material. Here's the thing. When you're in pretrial detention, you have virtually no privacy. They record all your phone calls, and they can go through your cell at any time. The one limitation is attorney-client privileged materials because defendants often keep a lot of papers that are sent to them in their case file in their cell. So the challenge is the government will seize these papers, and how do you know what's attorney-client privileged and what's not? How do you know what's just a takeout menu and something that is very, very protected? Well, they give it to what's called a filter team or a taint team. These are other prosecutors who are walled off. They're not involved in the case. They presumably review it, and they decide, well, this is privileged and this isn't. And they give the non-privileged stuff back to the prosecutors. Now, for defense attorneys like me, we have a little problem with this, which is that you're giving it to prosecutors, even if they're not on the trial team. They're definitely rooting for a particular side, right? And it's not the defense. So they have an incentive to decide that some of these materials lean towards non-privileged, and that's what the defense wants to know. What was the process and what was actually given to the trial prosecutor?
But I see everybody's saying the same stuff I'm saying. You're just only mad at me. But I guess someone else did, opposite of me say it. Let them say it. Oh, well, you know what? He's right. I mean, he's on the news, so I mean, he got to be right. Ratchet, maybe you are right. Nah, don't. It should. That's what we fucked up as people, dog. Because y'all don't give a fuck about why is nobody in this crowd. Everybody's against Diddy, right? But why is nobody in this crowd saying, okay, so why don't we have Harvey Weinstein in jail? Let's get this Harvey Weinstein shit out the way. Let's talk about all the shit that was going on in Nickelodeon. Let's expose this Epstein client list. Let's talk about Abercrombie and Finch. Diddy, okay, cool. Lock his ass up. I don't give a fuck about Diddy, but why the fuck these motherfuckers get to be free? Man, y'all better wake the fuck up, man. Wake the fuck up.
Lawsuit has just been filed naming Sean Diddy Combs as the defendant in a sexual abuse crime involving a 9-year-old minor, and you are not going to believe how Diddy was coercing minors as young as 7 years old to say yes to intimate acts. Join us as take a deeper look at one of Hollywood's darkest secrets, unveiling the curtains on new Diddy allegations from a 9-year-old minor.
And plus I heard the public was going to be there, so I got scared. Checking out. So thank you for this award. It means a lot to me.
Sean Diddy Combs, founder of Bad Boy Records, is now engaged in a fierce legal battle as more than 25 lawsuits and over 100 victims have come forward alleging sexual abuse, manipulation, and even rape. Victims as young as 7 years old have been...
Someone said, Ratchet Gang, you the one that sounds upset. I don't mods, just have fun tonight. I'm just gonna sit back and let y'all have as much fun as y'all want to tonight.
Been identified and are now being represented in a criminal case brought forward by Busby Law Firm. The allegations against Diddy come with physical evidence, DNA samples, and even police reports, all pointing towards one thing. Diddy is guilty.
The idea that there are sexual predators in power, not just in Hollywood, I think in all across any place there's a boss with underlings in any corporation or any industry, you have a type of sexual politics that goes on that can slide in between appropriate ethics and decorum to, inappropriate behavior to the point of harassment and sexual predatory behavior.
Well, I mean, I think people understand that, but the larger question is there a culture of complicity in Hollywood where women are afraid to speak up because they'll be blacklisted, men are afraid to speak up because either they're out of the same fear or they just think, well, this is the way the system works.
I think there are people that say, hey, this is how it works, pure and simple, and this is why I got into it, and this is why I have power. This is how it works, and you have to understand that. That does not carry the day. Complicity is also complicity. The people who know, well, look, this is how we do business, and that's what it's got to be done. I'm sorry it's like that. So beware. That's also present, without a doubt, but it does not carry the day. There's also people that were afraid to speak out, who were victims, that did not go forward, that signed, negotiated settlement deals of which a non-disclosure agreement was part and parcel to it. That also does not carry the day.
According to Damian Williams, the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, Sean Diddy Combs used his power to threaten and coerce minors to perform inappropriate acts with him. Diddy would promise them that their career depended on them saying yes to him, and at points, even threatened physical abuse if the victims said no.
Another instance.
There goes the scam artist himself, Tony fucking Busby. Tony fucking Busby. That's what if I ever seen him, that's exactly what I would say. I would say, Tony fucking Busby. What's up, man? Tony fucking Busby. What's up, brother?
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
It was Diddy's idea to pass out the opera glasses so people could spy on each other while they were fucking in each other's. The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor.
But y'all just believe in Ratchet be cap as hell, but y'all just believe anything this motherfucker say though, boy. I've been monitoring it. Boy, girl, if you don't sit your broke ass down.
The last freak off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor.
But y'all, you believe that, right? Drop the gems if you believe that exactly what she just said. Just that one sentence. Drop the gems if you believe it. Drop the caps if you know for a fact this woman just up there lying with that damn tall T on the top of her head. She done came through with some fake ass Ray-Bans and a tall T on the top of her head, and y'all believe that shit. Come on, man.
Went for $500 million.
So you was monitoring Child Whoop-de-Whoop, and you know that it got sold for $500 million. So lock her ass up too. Lock this bitch up too. Lock her ass up. So you was monitoring Child Whoop-de-Whoop just like Courtney Burgess, and you out here in Dallas and he in Houston, and you was just on live with Ariel, she in Houston, you in Dallas. Man, I'm above this play, dog. Y'all can't run this play with me. Y'all are all scammers, including you.
Well, there's tapes on the flash drive.
No, I'm specifically talking about.
I'm saying all of it.
Yeah.
Just think of it like a totality.
Well, not even the totality.
I haven't shown anything from it yet.
What if I told you that one of the most powerful...
Lock all the weird asses up. So all y'all saying y'all got child videos on y'all phones and computers and shit, and y'all been monitoring this shit and watching it along with the weirdos that's buying the shit. So why haven't we launched a federal investigation on y'all? Because any crime that's committed on the internet is a federal crime. So let's lock Diddy up then. Let's lock Jaguar Wright, Courtney Burgess. And you see Ariel tried to separate herself. I have not seen the tapes. I have not. Ariel knows for a fact that's a fucking crime, and she's a lawyer. She's letting this dude hang himself because now that this man's saying he got what he got, when you present them tapes, they gonna lock your fat ass up.
Powerful figures in the music industry is teetering on the edge of complete ruin. Not because of business deals gone sour, but due to explosive allegations that threaten to rip apart his carefully crafted empire.
Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
Sean Diddy Combs, the mogul synonymous with glitz, glamour, and unrelenting ambition, now finds himself at the center of a swirling storm of scandals.
And I'm going to tell you right now, there are tapes floating around of the freak-offs with the celebrities on the internet. Now, as far as what they talking about, I don't think they got what they talk about. I just think they're just saying it just so they could say Diddy's cooked. Because if that was true, Diddy would have that charge. Why are y'all not understanding? There are videos of these freak-offs floating around on that side of the web. Fuck yeah, there's videos. Now, when it comes down to what they're talking about, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because if that was true, there would be another charge for Diddy. Diddy don't have no charge with no kids. Now, is it coming? Could be. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think that you're going to be able to pin that on him.
Conspiracies and a mysterious memoir that could upend his legacy forever.
So it is Kim Porter's book, but not necessarily some of the stuff with the celebs that were mentioned besides.
It's hers. Nobody touched it.
Oh, so it is her official book.
Yes. Nobody.
And no one touched it.
Nobody altered it. Nothing.
So it's not the copy that the gentleman said that he was selling before. No.
No.
It's two different copies. That one was edited, and we have the original copy.
So you're
see, she just lied and said there's an edited book and we got the original. Man, the book is the exact fucking same book. All this clout chasing, name brand clothes wearing hoe do is lie. And that big ass, big back, sweaty gorilla binder.
You're saying that the other copy was an actual real copy, even though the family said it wasn't.
It was a derivative work.
Just edit. The only way the family say that is because I forgot his name.
Of course you forgot his name.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And besides that, how they know? A lot of stuff their mother did, they didn't know. And I'd like to say apologize to the mother and the family for the picture being on front of it.
Right.
You understand? I didn't put it there.
Right.
So, you know, they got to worry about bigger things.
Right.
Than what her diary was. You understand?
Right.
They should have started worrying when he was beating her.
I don't know, man. What do y'all think, man? Y'all think Courtney Burgess is telling the truth, or y'all think that man is a cap artist? What y'all think about Courtney Burgess?
Described as wild, drug-fueled gatherings, these events allegedly involved shocking levels of debauchery, with participants reportedly coerced into acts under threats of violence. Wright's claims about the dark web footage add a chilling new layer to the already disturbing narrative.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like...
Because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists. But that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell. Which is why I became so outraged last year when the twins turned 16, and he had them dressed like prostitutes, and then he auctioned them off as NFTs because the NFT that he sold them to was attached to that dark fucking coin.
Do y'all believe that? Again, Diddy sold his kids as an NFT to a dark coin. Okay, so you believe that too? I'm just asking the crowd. That's true too? Drop the gems if that's the truth. Drop the caps if Jaguar Wright is doing more lying. Is that the truth? Diddy auctioned his daughters off as an NFT sold to with a dark coin. Is that true or is that a lie? Said coin, some John Wick. I'm just asking y'all. They said, come on, y'all. Look, hey, everybody. I'm look, for all the people who hate Diddy in here. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care. I'm just not biased, fam. I don't got no horse in these races. No, I don't got no horse in none of these races. I just give y'all unbiased content. That's it. I don't give a fuck what happens. To be real, either I'm gonna be right and I'm gonna laugh at y'all for saying, look, I told you I was right. Or I'm gonna be wrong. Who gives a fuck? I really could. I don't give a fuck. I ain't got no stake in this shit. But is Jaguar Wright up here lying? I believe so.
It was like a promissory note to sell his daughters to the highest bidder.
You see movies like Hostel.
Hold on. What the hell did she just? Did she just have a Chris Tucker Friday effect? Hold on. What the hell was this right here? Watch
like
this. Look at
Hostel. You see movies like
watch look at her. Yo, look. What the hell she got going on? Yo, what the fuck Jaguar Wright got going on, dog?
You see movies like Hostel. Do places like that really exist?
Absolutely.
She wigging the fuck out up there, cuz. Like, he laughing at her. He like, what the fuck you doing?
Absolutely.
Like, he had to just cut the shit. Like, that nigga seen her up there twitching. He like, dude, what the fuck? This bitch crazy. This motherfucker crazy.
He's desperate for cash, Wright alleged. His assets are frozen. His legal fees are mounting. He'll do anything to stay afloat. The implications are staggering. A man once celebrated
I told y'all she was on that shit.
as the epitome of success is now reduced to peddling his own secrets in the shadowy corners of the internet. It really seems like he needs that money bad.
He was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says,
hey, we are $15 away from 2 honey buns. We $15 away from 2 honey buns. We got Jaguar Wright on that shit up here. Y'all got her up on these damn platforms to get her ass high. You need to send a feds to these damn interviews and see what type of narcotics y'all got in these buildings.
Paints a damning portrait of Diddy, alleging years of abuse and complicity in criminal networks. Published by a small, obscure press, the book's legitimacy has been hotly contested. Porter's family has vehemently denied its authenticity, calling it a fabrication.
Kim's law.
Melvin Odom says, stop hating on that lady. First of all, what the fuck would Jaguar Wright have for me to hate on? I'll wait for that answer. Please explain what she got that I'm looking for. What the fuck she got that I'm searching for out here?
Lost Words, a journey for justice from the other side. And it is doing incredibly well on Amazon. It is topping a lot of charts. It's allegedly a memoir from Porter herself detailing her relationship with Combs. But the thing about it is, it reportedly contains typos, shocking claims, inaccurate statements. And with that in mind, Kim Porter's children have released a statement. So this is from Quincy Brown, Christian, Jesse, Delilah Combs. They wrote in a joint statement. They posted it on Instagram Tuesday night. I want to read it for you. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not, and anyone claiming to have a manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interest at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she could be taken from us too soon, the cause of her death has long been established. There was no foul play.
Yet its contents are hard to ignore. From accusations of physical violence to insinuations of ties with global criminal enterprises.
Man. So again, what the hell your boy Big Ratchet got? I mean, what that girl got to Big Ratchet D, man? I'm cool. I'm hating on anybody.
Quincy and Christian serves the author of Kim Porter's Tell It All book a cease and desist. Let's get into it. So Courtney Burgess claims that he received a flash drive from someone close to Kim containing videos of Diddy and extracurricular activities with other celebrities and individuals, and also an unedited original copy of her diary. He took the diary and turned it into a tell-all book, and now it's currently being sold online under the pseudonym Jamal Millwood. So he's been doing a lot of interviews promoting the book and also discussing a bit of what's on the flash drive. So Quincy and Christian hits him with a cease and desist, stating that the whole flash drive tale is patently false and that it misleads the public. The brothers stated that when their mom passed, they became the rightful heir and owners, and that they inherited all of Kim's intellectual property rights, and claims that any materials from her diary belongs to them. In this document, they stated that they wanted Courtney to shut down online sales and to stop doing interviews and to hand over any other possessions that he may have of Kim's to them. And they also wanted a detailed account of any profits made off the book as well. The cease and desist stated that he had 5 days to comply with the demands or he would be filed with a lawsuit. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Courtney Burgess, your day's about to be numbered, my boy. I hope you got all the clout you was looking for.
So like crazy. I am being shown November of 2023. So her death date was November 15th of 2018. But I'm being shown November of 2023. I don't think we're done with this. I feel she's shaking her head yes. Before she stare at me, then she wait, and now she's shaking her head yes. I am being shown that things are being prepared. She is showing me a trumpet. People are standing straight up, and there are people going to speak, not just about what happened to her, about other things. Something is unraveling. For some reason, she's showing me like, was one of her kids, I wonder, in band? Because she's showing me like trumpet marching band type music, which is weird because I don't think that that's her favorite, but I'm being shown that. Somebody is leading the march, leading the way there. That's what it is. Somebody is leading the march, leading the way to uncover this information. And I'm getting 5 months. So I feel, sorry, I keep laughing because she's like, out with it. Toxic metal exposure. Personal, private, handwritten documentation about what was said to her 3 months before she passed, what she witnessed, and the final straw that she couldn't take anymore. And it's not a case of domestic violence. It goes far beyond that and that. So it is domestic violence, but it's far, far beyond that. So she goes in a completely different scope. 5 months. The time is being marked. 5 months. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November. I'm going for November 15th. Or right around there. It's coming out. It will not be, you cannot keep this. She's literally, you cannot stop the truth. And she has, like, this is it.
What y'all think, man? She been on point about some shit. I ain't gonna lie. Sloan Billa has been on point. I give it to her.
Hey guys, what's up? So I bought the new book from Courtney Burgess. It's supposed to be the even more crazier, inflammatory story from Kim Porter. And look, I almost lost it. It almost didn't get here. So I might as well just finish the job because somebody was like, B, what you got? This one appears to be even thinner than the one that the previous one. But it does have glossy pages. And there are pictures inside. So we are going to do a live reading of this book later on today. I don't even know what to say, but I'm going to schedule the live and grab some rosé and Chocolate, and we will tackle this one together.
Now, let me tell y'all something. I've read the book. It's the same fucking book. I don't know who else in here has read that book, but I'm going to tell you right now, it was the same freaking book. It was definitely the same. Let me get to this real quick. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me move this back over here. Let me do this real quick. All right. Let me go over here and do this. All right, so let's go over here. Make sure you follow me on Instagram too, by the way. Make sure y'all are on my damn Instagram. Because your boy I got a lot of shit. But I'm looking for something. Let me find this damn video real quick. Because I want to expose somebody real quick before I finish. Where is that damn video? Where is there? There it go.
Are y'all following me?
Yeah, here it go, right here. Here it go. All right, so watch this shit, y'all. Let me move it over. Hold on. Let me move it over. All right, hold on. Let me go over here and do this. Let's go here. Hold on. Let's do this. My bad, y'all. All right, let's do it like that. It should be straight like that. It should be straight. All right, let's go back over here. My fault.
Y'all following me? So when Abraham
Won't he do it, huh? Yeah. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good. That he laid upon him the wood. Daddy, I see the wood. I feel the weight. And the weight of it is so heavy that he begins to stumble. Daddy, fathers circumcise their sons. Look at somebody and say, assume the position. If you assume the, are y'all?
Okay, so what scripture was this from? I want to know from the crowd, what the fuck book was he reading out of? Can anybody in this chat tell me what damn book did that come from? Because I ain't read that one. I don't know what the hell he had going on. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me move this like this. All right, there we go. All right, let me do it like that. All right, cool. All right, my bad. Yeah, Daddy, I see the wood. No. Daddy, I see the wood. He said, Father circumcised their son. But whoa. I will the fuck not.
Following me. So when Abraham
Won't he do it, huh? Yeah. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good. That he laid upon him the wood. Daddy, I see the wood. I feel the weight. And the weight of it is so heavy that he begins to stumble. Daddy, fathers circumcise their sons. Look at somebody and say, assume the position. If you assume the...
So, what the hell is TD Jakes talking about? Can anybody in this chat tell me what the hell that man talking about? Daddy? So he said, Diddy? I don't know, fam. That dude is that's a big zesty dude. I'm telling you, I've been trying to expose this man for a long time.
Are y'all following me? So when Abraham
Won't he do it, huh? Yeah. God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good. That he laid upon him the wood. Daddy, I see the wood.
Daddy, I see the wood. Which one of y'all fellas gonna give your son this scripture? Well, which fella? Raise your hand if you finna give your son this scripture. Daddy, I see the wood. Yo, hold on, okay.
I feel the weight.
You feel the weight of the wood?
And the weight of it is so heavy that he begins to stumble. Daddy, daddy. Fathers circumcise their sons. Look at somebody and say, assume the position. If you assume the,
I'm done with you, brother. I ain't got no more for you than that. I just had to expose that real quick. Oh. Daddy, I see the wood. Daddy, I see the wood. Daddy, daddy. That's who y'all going to. Man, that dude can't pray. That dude can't pray for me, preach to me. Somebody holla, push that baby, push that baby. I don't know what kind of church that is, but keep me the hell away from that. I'm cool on all that. Daddy, I see the wood. He said he thinking about Diddy. He said, Diddy, I see the wood. The weight of the wood is so heavy. He said he thinking about Diddy. He said, wait, wait. I don't know what he got going on, but I ain't reading that book. He said, why does... Yeah, I don't know. He was excited about circumcising his kid. He probably did do that shit. I believe. Daddy, I see the wood. I said, tell you, I said, to hell you go listen to that. Now, for real, salute TT Diva for that 10-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, TT Diva. What we at? We at $1.95. Look, we $5 away from 2 honey buns, y'all. We $5 away from 2 honey buns. Never heard. Has anybody ever heard anything he was just preaching? They said, what type of position he had? Assume. Somebody say, assume the position. That nigga assumed the position. I don't know what the hell you was finna do with them hands, but get them away from me. Get them big, fat, funky ass hands away from me. Get them damn steak fingers away from me, cuh. I don't know what you finna do, but you ain't doing it here. I ain't assuming shit. I assume your ass gonna get packed out if you don't. Why? Me and I ain't gonna lie, bro. Me and him will run a fade, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I have to run a fade with that dude. That's a big zesty dude. I'm gonna have to run a fade, dog. Wait! Wait, daddy, daddy, I see the wood. I wish, hell nah, okay. Said, nope, don't want to know what he is talking about. It's so sad, Ratchet, trying to lay them greasy ass hands on somebody. Yeah, him and I was gonna say Travis Scott. Well, yeah, he's zesty too, but Tyler Perry. I don't know why the hell I was gonna say Travis Scott. You so messy, acting like somebody's aunt. Man, that dude, this is insane. Daddy, I see the wood. Somebody gonna leave his live saying that shit. They's gonna randomly just be like, Daddy, I see the wood. Oh man, said, bro, he squealed like they was on him. Wait! I don't know what he had going on, man. I don't know what it was, but it was loose. Would assume he was talking to, they said, assume he was talking to Dirty Diddy. Assume the position. Now, I feel the weight of the wood. What is you talking about? Hey, no goddamn scripture to say none of the shit you just said, man. You just be rambling. He ain't never read out of a damn book a day in his life. So yes, King, tell them to smash that like button for you. Yeah, we almost at 800 likes, man. Y'all double tap that screen and get these likes up, man. I don't know what it is, but it's rather loose. Hey, look, y'all, we finna get the hell up off here. We gonna jam a little bit of music. Lay down, Diamond, and stop that, please. Daddy, I see the wood. I don't know what the hell these dogs be on half the damn time. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Daddy, I see the wood. All right. Well, salute to the gang, man. Hold on. Did we just get somebody else just threw up some bread. Salute to Deanna says, Daddy, I see the wood. Thank you for that 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute. We're gonna have to throw that sound on Discord. Daddy, I see the wood. Yeah, man. Hey, this was a very dope live, man. The Meek Mill tapes is out. All the shit popping off in this Diddy case is getting loose. It's getting alleged. Man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and make sure you're on the Discord. Make sure you following me on Instagram and TikTok. They both right there. Make sure you support the channel, man. $RatchetTV is the Cash App. Know what I'm talking about? And or you can send a super chat, super sticker. I appreciate all that good shit. Know what I'm talking about? Salute to Maria for that 20-piece on Cash App. Salute to Deanna, excuse me, for that. Salute to Deanna for that 5-piece on Cash App. Salute to Nails by Felicia for that 20-piece on Cash App. I appreciate All y'all, salute. Know what I'm talking about? Salute to the gang, salute to the motherfucking gang. Hey, man, we gonna be back up on here tomorrow, and Friday, if I'm right, y'all know I'm finna shit on everybody, no Diddy. But y'all know I'm finna destroy y'all Friday. If Diddy get free Friday, you do know what that live, and if you gonna hate me Friday, if you hated me today, just imagine if he get bail Friday and I told you I was right. I could be wrong. I probably am gonna be wrong. It is what it is. But I might be right. I could be wrong, but I might be right. We gonna see Friday, man. I don't know, man. Unless they able to prove exactly what they talking about, Diddy coming home. I don't know what y'all gonna do when he come home, but yo, man, it's your boy Big Ratchet, man. Know what I'm talking about? We still out here rocking out how we rock out, man. So make sure everybody in the building gets the likes up, and we are going to continue. I'll be back tomorrow, y'all. Salute to the gang. I'll be back after the music. I'm out. I'll be back.
Somebody just like you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
and you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If the shores didn't hide, get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights, and if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece, but I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I'm so into you,
man, this girl been blowing on my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Block the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep the P. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me.
somebody just like you, but then you walk on by, and I knew what I had to do. The way you're moving,
and you probably won't find her. Got her rocking my chain like I signed her. You gotta remember the nights where you lied. She cried. If the shores didn't hide, get behind her. Trust me, I got her, it'll be alright. You had her in the dark, I'ma bring her to the light. Plus you was stressing about paying off the lights, and if you get the tripping, then I'm a pipe. I know that's what you like, cause you my little freak. And when you get to going, you be fucking up my sheets. And if you find out what we did last week, when you was supposed to be going out with your niece, but I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep it P. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets, and he better not find out about me. And now she like,
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I'm so into you,
Man, this girl been blowing up my phone, but I don't hit back cause I be up in my zone. Hit D&D, wanna be alone. She OD, wanna be up in my home. Fuck that, I can't get attached. I been cracked that, you can have it back. These hoes I don't trust on top of that. I'm just spitting facts cause that won't last. These hoes love going back to the past, back to the stress and back to the laugh. Meanwhile, you be sitting having flashbacks, sitting back just trying to make the math mad. Not me, I'ma chill and get the last laugh. Kick rocks, I'ma leave the past in the past. Lock the number, now she crying, yeah, now she mad. Now she pill popping, taking half of a half. So sad, she just worried about the next play. Play victim, do the same thing the next day. Sit back, you can wait on that day. Karma come, but it don't got a set date. But I'ma be quiet cause I gotta keep the peace. And now you in the days cause I got you getting weak. But don't fall in love cause you know I'm for the streets. And he better not find out about me.
Mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Oh man, I ain't forgot about y'all. The song's still dropping. I ain't forgot. Tone bite. Get the likes up, don't tone bite. Can't nobody fuck with me on this music either, man. They can't fuck with me on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Discord. I'm the king of all this shit, cuz.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Guitar solo's crazy in this bitch. Man. Sheesh. That boy Ratchet cold, man. Go ahead and turn the volume up on this one. Turn the volume up.
mess with my mind, turn down the lights, you know I do. I'm so into you,
Hold on, man. The ending is so fucking beautiful. This gonna be part 2. It's coming out soon. I ain't forgot. I just gotta record it. I ain't forgot. Tone back. Hey, that shit cold, ain't it, boy? That shit cold. That shit cold. Salute, man. Salute. I know it, man. You got that's why they so jealous of me. I'm multi-talented, fam. Your boy can act, he could sing, he can rap. The nigga can just improv. He's tall, he's handsome, and got a big dick. No, I'm talking about. Hey, we finna get the hell up out of here, man. Hey, salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the mother. gang. No, I'm talking about, hey, nah, for real. Salute to all y'all. Salute. I love all y'all more than y'all will ever know. I'm finna get up out of here. But, you know what I'm saying? I still got, let's jam one more, man. Let's go ahead and jam one more. Why not just put it all in my, let's do this, man. Hold on. Let's do this, man. Where is that song good? Oh, there you go. All right, hold on. I'll be back. Let's go.
Weight heavy on my back. I'm knowing that they coming, sitting ready on my lap. It's the biggest in the game. All these boys lame, trying to throw me off my game. It's the real big stepper, 10 toes with it. Sparing no feelings, you know anybody get it. Catch them boys slipping, never leave a witness. Never with the gimmicks, crash dummies on a mission. I'm like, I'm a problem for 'em. Plus, you know I'm cocky, you cannot ignore him. On the internet, he probably hard, but in real life, he gon' need a bodyguard. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. We lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my, Y'all heavy on the dope. You really getting desperate, and it really shows. Your money getting low, your fame disappearing, and Big Ratchet took you out the game is what you hearing. I'm a god to these niggas, and everything you spit is a facade to these niggas. And it's really clear that you been robbing these niggas, and really soon I'ma drop a bomb on these niggas. Nah, that's the devil talking, but I don't listen. If I did, y'all be dead in coffins. Just know that day is coming. He know I'ma level off him, and that flew over heads. He know I'ma level off him. You know I'm riding with God, so I'm on the right track. We lost a little, but we'll make it right back. I'm in all black, I got all y'all caskets. Stick to the code, this for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my ratchets. This for all my,
That's what we're here for, having a good time.
Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy.
So put them hands down, she go hands down. I'm the man in my city. Oh no, y'all already know that I hug the road. Oh no, this girl out her dome, blowing up my phone. Oh no, she know I'm a dog, I ain't coming home. All dogs link up with the dogs, trying to get a bone. I don't do take backs, in the bed I make her lay flat. And all I do is state facts, call her Cassie, how she take that. And yeah, she take that from the front door to the bedroom. She a big freak, she get roll head in a 4x4, I need leg room. Shout out to Memphis, cause I'm on my gritty. Just call her Cassie, I'm not on my Diddy. I'm on the road getting hella paper. We going up just like an elevator. Oh no, that's too soon, like I'm outside with my new boo. And that's too true, it's like voodoo. How my new truck got new shoes. New shoes, couple new things, had to switch it up. I got a new team, had a new dream about the old days when I was puffing combs of that blue dream. Don't call me Sean Don Juan, cause I don't do sex slaves. But when I hit my crib, I need my meal prepped and my bed made. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Nah, I'm just trolling, plus I'm smoking and you know it had me. Walking on the moon like I'm Mike Jackson. Better watch your bitch, cause I might grab it. He blowing up your phone, that's quite tragic. I ain't worried about him, that's side action. Don't call me Diddy, but she act like Cassie. Cause when I say take that, she say gladly. But don't call her Cassie, cause I'm nothing like Diddy. So put them hands down, she go hands down. I'm the man in my city. Hold on, we finna get up out of here, gang. It's another one for y'all. Talking about. I see y'all on the next one. Tone back. Hold on, man. Let me stop. Hey, man, we finna get up out of here. I love y'all, gang. Let me stop giving y'all these teasers, man. I gotta stop with the teasing, man. Salute y'all. Hey, I'm finna get on Discord, and we finna get up out of here, man. Salute to the gang. I said right, they would be, yeah, you already know. Salute. Hey, make sure y'all like the video, double tap that screen on your way up out of here. Salute to all my beautiful moderator ladies. Salute to all the bros. Salute to all my mods, though, man. I love y'all. Salute to the green team. Salute to all the supporters. I love y'all. I will see y'all on Discord. Just know I love y'all, man. Salute. Let's get this money. Let's go to Discord, man. We finna chop it up. We will be back tomorrow. Yeah, I should have some more content on this shit tomorrow. I'll be taking a day. We got to 200 buns, so I'll be back tomorrow. If we don't get to 200 buns, I'm taking a day off. Fuck that. I need my 200 buns because I can go get some, I can pop out and get some more money. I can pop out and get some more money on somewhere else. Somebody, Ratchet got to eat, huh? Your boy Big Ratchet need to eat too. Everybody eats, B. Everybody eats, B. All right, salute. Everybody say goodnight in the chat. Salute to everybody that pulled up, popped out, showed up, and showed out. I love all y'all more than y'all will ever know. So we finna get the hell up off here, man. Salute to the gang. Salute to the gang. Salute to the motherfucking gang. Tone bite. All right, we out. Salute. Everybody say goodnight in the chat. We'll see y'all later. I'm talking about, I love y'all. I'm out, gang. Tone bite.